What are you
critical role?
You're the
forensic scientist.
Oh, bro, this was 4 to
scientist.
12 people? Freaking awesome.
Yeah, it starts to get crazy because there starts to be other roles. Like there's a person who's trying to help the murderer.
Yeah, so there's like there's
an
an accomplice, there's a witness, and the witness when after everything's all said and done, like the eye closing part, the witness I have them open their eyes and then I point to who the murderer is. And so they know, but you know,
That's
they don't
crazy.
know them. It's ridiculous.
I'll probably have to get this game.
I mean,
Well, I love games like Werewolf and other things like that.
Oh my god, it's great.
well, that's the reason
That's the reason I
bought
bought
it.
it. Yeah.
This is what Josh was telling us about on the
No,
podcast.
I know, I remember, but I
Great
just
Fox.
I didn't realize how crazy it was.
Oh, Metal Gear.
So
Should put it here. Put that here. What are these for?
What
so
did that guy say?
these are your badge tokens.
What
So-
card game is this? Deception, Murder in
It's
Hong
technically
Kong.
more like a hidden roles game.
Yeah, there are cards, but
This
they
game old.
No, it
No,
just
it
came
came
out.
yeah.
Like, he was part of the
Like
pre-order.
I pre-ordered it and got it.
You
in
can't get it in
December.
stores yet. I don't think so.
I have some research
You know, Great
to
Fox
do
Games
because
is
I
moving?
have
Really?
seen, anyway.
They're not going to be in Florida anymore.
Where are they moving to?
Where did Josh just buy his house?
MO, whatever that is.
Missouri.
Oh,
They're moving
Montana.
to
I
Missouri.
told you.
Is it?
Oh, that's
Missouri?
right. I remember
Is,
talking about.
Yeah,
MI
it's
is
weird. It's
Michigan.
weird.
yeah.
I just didn't
Not
like
in Montana.
cognizantly think.
No, MA, Montana.
Weird.
No,
That's not
MA's
Maryland, Maryland or Massachusetts,
What's
right?
Montana?
MT.
MT?
Maybe.
Dumb.
But I know Missouri is Mo because it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Because MI's Michigan.
Because he
Yeah.
posted on Facebook that they just bought the house and they're moving. I was like, bro, did you leave Greg Fox? Like, what's happening? He was like, no, we're all moving. The whole company's moving. I was like, that's awesome.
But now I can't stay at his house during Dice Tower Con.
I'm gonna stay with Steven.
He said it was too far away. But that's cool me or not.
Oh no, Dice Tower Con?
I'm not going to Dice Tower Con, I don't think.
How are you gonna get there? It's sold out in 9 minutes.
Well, Brandon said he has.
I wish I had your friend.
I got my pre-order for Final Fantasy Explorer.
No, I mean, he said he has tickets, but I mean, you
I got an
said you
email. It was
probably
like,
can't
hey,
go.
get
It's
your
just
pre-orders.
out of
I was like,
time.
A free ticket, I'd get there.
For what game?
for
I don't know if
Final
it was
Fantasy Explorers.
free.
It's like an MMO, but for
Somebody
for the
offers
portable.
me a ticket.
I was like,
I'll
I
pass
want
out
it.
shirts
I had
for
to
a
get
day.
the, I had to get the special edition.
Well, no. I mean, he wasn't talking about like.
Oh, you had to buy the
he
ticket
just-
from him?
Yeah, I think so.
This game would be
I
awesome
think
if
he
it had,
had
like, a
tickets
gun
that
prop
would be available to him.
to put the bullets in.
No, because I just set these down on like.
Darn.
Yeah.
My main thing is
My idea was
housing, like, staying
too
at a
cool.
hotel. It's going to be super expensive.
So we could have stayed with my dad.
In Florida?
Yeah.
When did these
Where
come
does
into
he
play?
live?
He
He lives
lives
in
like,
Orlando.
So
like
essentially,
20
what's going
minutes
to
outside of
happen
Orlando.
is
Less than an hour
after
outside
the
of Orlando.
murderer identifies the things.
Nope. You beat me
I'm
in
going
ashes.
to
Your
pick
turn.
one
You want to let
location.
me pull my
Okay,
stuff?
I'm going to
Hey,
draw 4 of these
yes,
and
hey,
flip them over.
For real,
And then I
I
have
am
to
getting
put a
my
bullet on each
vacation
one to
for
indicate
Gen Con.
things.
Okay.
Awesome.
Bro, I almost... Okay, Gen Con, seriously, you gotta go. I don't care if you're
I
broke,
will,
get
I
another
will.
job. Listen, I almost got...
I don't care if you're broke. Get another job.
I was this close to booking a hotel.
Yeah.
$400 a night.
Already?
Hey, what's up?
But I didn't because
What's going
the only
on,
reason I didn't. And
multi-job?
this one is like downtown. It's not the one that's connected to the convention center,
Yeah.
but it's right across. But Gen Con, they're doing. I'm gonna try to do the whole pool thing. But I was at my friend's house in Arkansas because he couldn't go. He had a family situation. He was gonna meet us there. Lee, you've heard me talk about him.
Crazy.
Bro, I was like, man, should I get it? Should I get it? And when I saw the total of what it would be, it was like $1,600 something. I was just like, yeah, Marlo's not gonna. My wife, no.
But you don't have to pay that till Gen Con, right? You don't have to pay that until like you
Oh,
check
okay.
out.
Oh, yeah. Do you have $1,600?
No, not ever.
Or could I?
Yeah.
Are you guys cool if we all charge $300 just for the hotel?
Holy shit.
Right. I mean, it's
That would be fine. I just wouldn't buy any games.
I mean, I didn't buy games last year, really. I'm not really planning on buying games this year. I'm going
I want to get more
to
autographs.
be there with like the people
I'm gonna buy
and
games,
see all the people. And if we're going, like, we're gonna have like some sort of meetup at a place at a time that we talk about on
I'm
the
totally
podcast.
down. So
I just-
if
we
we're
just need to
gonna
figure
go,
it out.
then
I'm
we
going.
all need to buy our tickets on the 22nd,
Yeah, I'm
and then on the 24th, try to get in that hotel pool.
When? Hang on.
The 24th of January is when Gen Con does a stupid thing where they just started doing it where they do a pool for the hotel.
Yeah.
And so instead of the first come, first serve where you just buy all the rooms, no, they just do a pool. So you have to have already bought your Gen Con ticket, which comes on sale January 22nd.
Okay.
And then they open the pool on the 24th. But it sells out on the 24th. But you just have to be that guy online who's clicking to try to get a good room.
Basically, we just all need to click a thing to say, "Hey, we want to try to get a room," and then whoever gets
has the
the best
Yeah.
location.
in there, best location. Everybody else
Just piles
dumps
into
it,
that room.
and then we just do that one room.
I'll even take a hotel. I'm cool. That's a block or two away.
I don't
You
mind at all.
should be able to get a hotel that's close, I would think.
Yeah, but
if
they're
freaking-
going to be more expensive. You're talking about like $200 to $300 a night.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fine with what we did last time.
Oh, I mean, I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
fine
it's
with
like
that, but then
$150
It was just,
a night.
it was just really
there's
nice.
parking.
It was really nice to be able to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go hang out in the convention because Gen Con gaming does not stop, like
Oh,
at
no.
all. Period.
No, even in the hotel
Overnight,
lobbies and
like
stuff, they're
like
all
nighttime
night.
is werewolf time. Like there are people playing werewolf everywhere.
It's
like
so much
regular
fun.
werewolf.
Yeah.
But like
It's
it's just
24/7.
I went and just played werewolf with
He
random
did
people.
it. I'd love it. Take a shot. Sorry, he just.
Oh.
I just, I just noticed it now. I noticed it now because you.
How's everyone tonight?
Uh,
okay, Matt. What are we doing?
Sorry.
Let's
Yes,
play
this
this
game
game.
deception.
So these are badge tokens.
Uh-huh.
Essentially, you only get
I'm
one
glad you're
guess
coming, though.
because you have to turn your badge
What
token
is that?
into me. Said guess.
And then you get real disappointed when we're wrong. Gotcha.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna guess Roy. Just.
here's the way it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
work,
guess
right?
Matt.
Rob, please,
So
please don't just throw me under the bus just cause.
It's Matt
I have to.
Robbins.
But there's no reason, unless you're the bad guy. Like if we're on the same team, we have to work
Even if we're on the same
together.
team, I would still vote
slide
for you.
yours that way.
Why?
Because you're Roy
Like-
candidate.
Well, okay, we need to work hard to try to deduce what
So
he's
that
trying
they-
to
Oh,
tell
my
us.
You know, I
There's
can't
no-
trust anything
I
that you're
can't accuse
saying.
anyone until. My main thing is I'm going to try to get into Matt's head and figure out what he's trying to tell me.
You don't want to get in the math. There's a lot of math in there. A lot of math in there. You don't want to be in there.
Okay.
I've been
So
there.
here's an
Numbers.
example of what's gonna happen.
That's
right?
terrifying.
I've been in there.
Never
So
again.
Love it.
there are 3 rounds essentially, and so here's an example of what's gonna happen. So I'm going to, based on what the murderer indicates to me, I'm going to place bullets on each of these cards to represent locations or particular
Gotcha.
things.
So since you put hospital on there's a lot of drugs at hospitals, like
Yes.
syringes and powder drugs. So
Also,
I'm thinking,
bones.
I mean, there could be.
Right.
I'm thinking a
Viruses.
So yeah.
Well,
Hey, the directions in a
viruses.
hospital are kind of like a riddle.
You're right.
But so I'm just gonna do that
The food's
for each
not
of
always
these.
and you don't put them all in at the same time, or you
that's
can
right.
do
No,
it
no.
at whatever leisure you
I'll
want.
have to
Still
do
him.
them all before you guys start like making your cases. However, I can like take my time in doing it and try to figure out like what would be the best way.
And are we allowed to talk about things in between you putting them on there?
Yes.
I love that card. Punch.
Punch. One.
So essentially, what's going to happen is
The
you guys can talk about the cards as I'm like laying them out and stuff. However, after I've placed all the bullets, we go to like a phase of
Point and choose.
like you guys make a case for something. So like let's say I had like suffocation at a bookstore, and you guys are like, okay. So it would start with Roy, and Roy would be
Smoke
like,
could be suffocation, which would suck.
yeah. So like
But
Roy would try to point
rope,
out things to other
hardcore
people.
suffocation.
So
Is
it's
it
just
his cards or our
Everyone's.
cards?
It would be what I don't know. You can play it like code names where you're just like it could be this, it could be that, and just try to give out
Oh, so
information.
I get to not
Or-
only use mine, but I can use other.
The murderer only chooses from his in front of him.
Yeah.
I like that. So you got to
So-
pay attention to what people
yeah.
are guessing.
Well, you have to
And
pay
so-
attention to what people already have in play.
And so that's the big
all this
thing
in
is
play?
like
Well, yeah. These are the current murder weapons, and these are the current
Will they
clues.
change every round?
no
But you have
Every
to.
game.
every game. Yes.
Okay. So it's
I think we're ready.
what they killed with and
At the end of each
Clues.
round,
Alright.
the 4 orange ones over here, I'm going to remove one of them, take another one out, and then place the bullet back on something else. Because it's like it's essentially I'm trying to progress it as I can by giving you more clues, but I'm trying to do it in different ways.
Do we win if
And Matt's
we
not
guess-
allowed. Like, you might have a problem with
Murder?
this because
Yeah,
you're not allowed to
well-
make faces. You're not allowed to give
Talk
hints.
or anything. Yeah. It's,
But I mean, if you want to tell me like who they are, then that's fine.
so
So
Other
basically,
than-
you shouldn't be looking
Do
at
we
Matt's
win
face
when we guess
you're
who
saying
the
things.
guy is?
You should be
How does
asking
he
Matt
win?
specific questions.
you
gonna
have to
look
guess the
dead at
correct
Matt.
weapon
I'm
and
gonna
clue.
pick his brain.
And how
How
does
does-
he win? By
He
surviving
wins
all
by
3
surviving
rounds?
all 3 rounds.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Or everybody runs out of guess tokens.
So we have to
So
find
if the
what
murderer-
Roy did.
What can the murderer do to like deceive everybody? Like, oh, yeah, we
So
should
that's
do this.
that's the thing about
You just try to make a case for why it's not
Yeah.
you.
that's
Oh,
why
okay.
that's why it goes like cases. So like Roy will make a case for like a minute or whatever, and then it'll go all the way around back to me, and then I'll start the next round.
And do we have to?
And they can
You can
never,
guess
ours?
it any time,
Do we have to
but you
spend
have
the-
to spend it to guess.
Gotcha.
they can never guess anything outside of their own.
No. You can guess things outside of your own.
The
So,
killer
like,
can't though.
no, the killer can.
The killer
Okay.
has to try.
But it's just when he is picking what he murdered with and the clue, it has to be from the age.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can still throw
Yeah, yeah.
somebody off because I thought,
So
or
it's
just
like-
listen and see whatever they guess. Whoever
Right.
guesses
So
their
like
own stuff.
if I'm the murderer and it comes time for me to be making a case and it's like cause of death suffocation, I could be like,
So do we have
well,
to
it's got
figure-
smoke? We got and just start pointing to other
Got it.
people to be like, oh,
do
so
we have
here's what-
to win the game as the investigator? What do we have to do exactly?
You have to
Just find the person, or
you
We
have
have
to
to
guess
guess-
the correct means and clue in front of that person.
and they're both going to be in front of the same person because that's the
Yes.
person who's the
Yes.
murderer.
Yes.
And that person's going to be trying really hard to throw everything off of
Everybody
themselves.
somewhere else.
Of
yeah.
course, nobody wants to be throwing it on themselves, but
Yeah.
okay.
I'd throw it on myself for my friends.
Okay.
I brought this as a case.
So basically, I will
Guess
only be able to
yourself.
guess one
gonna have
of the
more
things.
shots. Yeah.
So I have to get
Per
somebody
round or
on
per
my
game?
side to guess. Like if I figured out the murder weapon and I knew what it was, and I placed it on there, and I was like, okay, the murder is a virus. That will not win us the game as an investigator. I would need you or AJ to help me out with Mosquito or T. Lee's badge or
I don't think so.
whichever the clue was.
Is that how that works?
Yes, you have to have.
No, you have to turn
So
this
one
into
clue-
guess, but you guess both. You guess
Yeah,
who
you
the
guess
you
murderer
guess
is.
both, or you just guess one.
Both.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
because you
fine.
guess
Sounds
Hector's the murderer, and he did a virus through tea leaves. He put in a virus through the
good.
ointment of
Hector,
tea
that's
leaves.
despicable.
Or he released mosquitoes infected with.
That's pretty crazy.
So it's just one a game.
I'm just letting you know that I'm
So
not
what?
feeling it right
It's
now.
just
so you're
one a
safe.
game. Rob was like, "Is it game or round?" But it's one a game.
Yep.
You know
All
what?
zebra cakes.
I'm just saying one thing. You know how we were asking about like what happened with if the murderer wins? He's the only one that didn't ask
Okay,
Has he
so
about how the murderer wins.
Because you told me.
It's Roy. I don't care if it's not. It's Roy. My guess will be Roy.
It's gonna be somebody else who's gonna be like,
lose the first game.
no.
Every time we played Shadows of Kim, like, hey guys, I'm a team player. Hey, let's go with the grill. Oh, guys, I won. I'm the bad guy. Or most deceptive games, it's
Hey,
you.
what about the time we played
What?
the Resistance and you were the bad guy and you threw me under the bus?
Right from the get-go.
Round
yes.
one, like you're doing now,
That
and we
was
lost the game
hilarious.
just for that.
No,
Hey,
I
man,
won.
Remember
You
that
lost,
time I got
won.
thrown under the bus?
We
All
have to
games.
figure out.
This is a quick game, right?
We have to. Yes, in
Yeah.
theory, once we
So-
know what's going on.
remembers right.
so you'll only get one of these a game.
I'll never
I'm
forget.
I'm trying to tell Rob.
Sorry, you're bitter.
You'll
I'm
get
sorry.
one of those a
Alright.
game.
A game, okay, which that makes sense because only 3 rounds.
And so if you immediately guess the correct thing, the game's over. You guys win. If you don't, all I say is no and give no other indication.
Man, that's kind of deep. And so once all these are gone, game's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Or if
Pretty much
only
it
the murderer has one left, then the game's over.
Yeah.
But they don't get to reveal themselves, do they?
I mean, they probably could.
Or
I
they,
don't
to
think
throw
it's
people
in the-
off, could guess something. Oh, yeah.
The game ends in the following condition. An investigator attempts to solve and correctly chooses, or all players have lost their chance to solve, either because they made an incorrect guess or did not solve by the end of the third and final round.
Well, it says all players, so I guess the murderer has to guess as well.
Yeah, so at that
Are
point,
there-
he can
I
just
mean,
be
the
like,
murderer can
somebody
guess-
with...
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
Okay,
he can just be like Tim Tam with a machete. I don't
Tim
care.
Tam.
Whatever.
And then you can say, no,
Just
no,
anything.
this has to be the murder weapon, but the clue it was probably
Let
a
me see the
different
shirt.
one. You should keep with this murder weapon and do this clue instead.
Yeah.
Let me see your shirt, man.
So the murderer is gonna open
Zelda, bro?
his
I love
or her
that.
eyes, right?
yeah, this is yeah. I had to remember. I had to remember.
Hector,
flute?
that for Christmas.
Yeah,
I thought this was the bomb song, though. Is it Zelda's theme?
I think it's
That's
that.
Question.
What's he saying? Is he telling us to shut up?
Guess what I'm having tonight? Just trying to say something as y'all played.
What?
Okay.
If everyone has a guess, can't everyone just guess the person on the right or something?
I mean,
No, but you also have to guess the particular means by
and
where they did it and how they did it. So you can't just guess the person to your right, because you may guess the right person, but I may not guess the right combination that the person used and that's where you lose.
Yep.
You should,
So it's a little more detailed than just fingerboard.
you should always guess yourself because defeating your inner demons is key.
I love it.
Well,
I love it.
advice from Sage AJ. So, okay, has everybody looked at their...
Yes.
All of a sudden, just
So we all have to
the viewer
not
count
look
just
now.
drops the
Yeah,
line.
everybody close
It's like,
Yeah, okay. So, cool. Everybody's eyes are closed. Murderer person, open your eyes. Hello. Okay. So, you need to indicate to me which murder weapon and which clue. Okie dokie. Close your eyes.
wait, keep your eyes closed because of the feed online.
What?
No, we're just not gonna look at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, everybody
So we're gonna play
else.
the rest of this game with our eyes closed, Hector?
No, like in
All
about
right.
10 seconds, we're gonna see who was.
Y'all can open your eyes. I need to,
We can.
yeah. I need to think.
Matt's like, okay, restart.
And now I have to stop talking.
Screw him, Matt. Screw the Matt.
Hey,
I'm sorry, I looked at the thread anyway. I was like, dude, man, if they spoiled that crap, man.
somebody moved my car.
It was you, Hector. Remember?
This is not a game
So
where
the
anybody
murderer
does this.
has to choose their.
All right. Well, I swapped.
Man, we haven't played that in a minute.
Dude, that
I
game's
know,
so
I know.
good. Okay. What are you gonna tell us? Is cause of death first? Restaurant.
Be careful what you read now.
What is this?
So it's like
What
Guess
is
Who
this?
in a battle style.
Starvation.
So starvation doesn't make sense for restaurant. What is this supposed to
Wait,
be?
you already said something?
Scene of the crime.
Well,
Wine. Friggin' blender.
Hold on.
looks
This
not
is
me.
the means by where it died. This could be the restaurant.
Yeah, that makes sense
Okay.
too. But this doesn't make sense for restaurant.
Maybe bone.
Like I don't see any of AJ's stuff that has to do with restaurant. I see like nothing of AJ's that has to do with restaurant.
Maybe it's an old. Well, I'm
I don't
looking
see
too into
any
it.
of your stuff that has to do with restaurant.
So again, this is
Tea leaves.
how the murder was done.
Like
And this is the
tea
location
leaves
where
and
it was done?
wine. Scream restaurant. to
No,
me.
well, how is this a location?
It's not
of Mosquito?
necessarily the location.
It's the means.
It's
It's just
a clue.
A clue, okay.
So it's something that was like left behind, per se.
Matt's screaming Hector to me right now.
That's interesting how he got website and password.
Yeah. But also we can look at the things he didn't pick
He didn't
to
pick.
give us extra clues
They
too.
do have blenders in restaurants.
I know, I said that.
They also have machetes in some Mexican restaurants I've been to.
I haven't seen one of these in 100 years.
Right. I was looking at that and I was like,
In Colombia, that's what we use.
in my house, we suffer. Well, I don't. Because my blood is disgusting, apparently.
Oh.
Oh man, they eat me up like a Chinese buffet.
I think it's Hector. I already think it's Hector.
I'm still choosing.
What is it?
Arrogant?
Arrogant? Is that supposed to be like the person?
So murder's personality.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You choose that based on this.
You choose that based on this or like the actual person? Like you're saying
Because
the
I was
actual
gonna
person
say-
is arrogant who is the murderer?
I can't answer that question.
Okay.
It
Holy
should
crap.
it should technically be based off of the clues.
Well, yeah, because if you're playing with people
Okay.
that you
Strangers,
don't know,
yeah.
yeah. But if we weren't playing off of this, it would be.
I'm not arrogant. What's the definition of arrogant?
Hector.
Like means you're
It's full of yourself.
yeah, just full of yourself. I don't.
Not
I'm not really that bad.
Yeah, no.
I'm just trying to put everything on you.
Worker. So it was an arrogant worker at a restaurant.
Wait, he did another one.
Oh,
He's a young guy. Maybe between 18 and 24.
Or female.
Okay.
young
okay.
adults.
Maybe it's some kind of dog. I don't know.
I'm gonna say is cause of death like seriously not like one that you can do? Like I'm confused. Like how do we not have a cause of death yet? Arrogant worker.
Wait.
Accident.
Ooh.
I am sorry, but I'm going with AJ. An accident, an overdose. somebody that is arrogant, people that use drugs.
I think it's Hector so much right now. I think it's Hector so much right now.
No.
Do people who use drugs?
A young adult overdose.
He's arrogant. He's a worker. I mean, he would have the pan, like a serving tray or something like that.
Right.
It's gonna be hard to figure out.
Restaurant.
I just feel like none of his stuff really matches
You
restaurant.
see, like this.
Bone
This
could
is not
because of the
accidents.
thing.
I have a
The
plate.
plate could because of the thing.
Like, I got a plate.
Accident.
I
You
got a plate.
accidentally overdose somebody. Or
How could
what
you-
if he is a guy at a hospital cafeteria? I don't know if it gets
That's
that
not-
detailed.
Well, would you consider that a restaurant?
Well, hospital cafeteria? Yeah. They
Well, he
close,
could have
they
been
hours, they're open.
hospital, but he picked restaurant instead.
Yeah.
Well, because they died in the restaurant of the house. I don't know.
It doesn't tell you that sort of stuff.
We're going too deep.
All right, now what's the motive?
What do you think, AJ?
The only, as far as the clues go right now, as far as restaurant go, when I looked over, I was looking. First of all, I looked too deep into yours, but I've only seen wine and tea leaves, because you can get wine and tea at a restaurant.
And then there's blenders.
I only saw blender.
which sucks.
I see my plate. I actually don't see anything on.
Yeah, but
Rob.
this says they died of starvation.
Again, I guess I'm looking too into it, but like, regardless,
See, murder, accident. You don't accidentally murder someone with an over. I don't understand how that happens.
I mean, I kind of know either. As far as like, you can't.
What'd you just put on
accidentally
there?
make Someone
Motive?
hatred.
they hated them.
Oh,
crap.
man.
I don't even understand how.
So
I'm
how do you
supposed to determine-
accidentally kill somebody you hate? That's kind of like purpose.
I guess. Well, if you want to really get deep, you hate them, but you're not a killer. You
No,
just
made it look
accidentally
like an
kill them.
accident.
You can't accidentally punch someone and make them die.
I think it's Hector. I just don't know which two it is.
Do we also have to figure out what two it is?
Yes, that's the problem.
Okay.
Now,
The
when
thing
does
is,
the
if we
round
all
end? 'Cause
agree-
we have 3 rounds, right?
Yes.
If we all agree
So if we don't
that
do
we
it
think
right
it's that
now,
person, it still sucks because
somebody has to
we
throw
have
in
to
a
get
guess.
it exactly right.
So it technically bops around, and then each person makes a case for what they think it could be or who they think it might be.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So it would
Restaurant,
go clockwise, so
hatred,
it starts with a boy and
worker,
moves around.
arrogant, young adult. Accident. What murder weapon denotes accident? I don't even know how you're...
You can accidentally set somebody on fire. You can accidentally give them drugs. You can accidentally
think-
kill them in some smoke. You can
But you
accidentally
killed him
release
because
a killer
you
violent.
can't accidentally kill somebody out of hatred. I'm just totally confused, man. I don't get it.
I love it. All right, now Roy goes.
Yep.
Oh, I have to make a case.
Yeah, for just what you think.
Okay.
Okay, I was like,
here's my case. Here's my case.
Did they give the name of the person?
No, they said,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here's my case.
Maybe only right now you should be the only one to read that, and we, since you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Here's my case.
Sure.
Hector, because restaurant, and because when I started accusing Hector, he went real hard on AJ's accident drugs thing, and was just the tone he took made me feel very much. I have no clue. Like, am I allowed to just say I have no clue what 2 cards it should be?
Right.
Like,
Like, I can't
seriously,
figure
you
it
guys
out.
don't see the statistics like young adults overdosing on drugs.
At a restaurant.
I
I
don't
thought it was
understand
still
the
my
restaurant
turn.
part.
This guy is interrupting me.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were still
Objection!
Now, him making this case is not him having to throw this in.
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I'm done, Hector. You can now talk.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Hector's like, I already said my part.
I love this man. He's
Liquid
I'm so
drug and
sorry.
syringe.
My bad. Such the sweetest man.
That's my guess.
Is who?
You gotta let us know.
He said liquid, drug, and syringe on me.
Okay.
But how is that an
Is it?
accident?
Is that it?
Is that,
I'm gonna take you guys on a little story.
all right. An anecdote, if you will.
We're going down a little memory lane here.
All right.
So listen. Oh, Matt, yeah, are we allowed to read that?
So if somebody said it was an accident, what was the weapon used caused in Mysteries?
Well, I'm about
that
to
defines
explain
the character
how
in
they did
Bruce
this.
Lee?
Okay.
All right. So, you guys notice how we haven't had Trevor here in a while. Roy didn't like playing games with Trevor so much. And this is completely fiction, so this is not.
I was saying I love playing games with
I
Trevor.
know.
Trevor's amazing.
And,
he gave me a game for free.
Words like,
And,
dude, chill.
And so what Roy wanted to do is, he didn't want to kill Trevor, but he was pretty pissed off at Trevor because he's always winning and he's getting all his games and stuff like that. So Roy was like, you know what? I'm going to invite Trevor over. Let's play Battle of Five Armies. Teach me how to play Battle of Five Armies.
Okay.
This happened.
And
I
he
played
makes
Battle
these,
Five Armies with him.
And he makes
We messed
he
the
makes,
rules up so badly.
He makes some smoothies for them, some protein smoothies.
Rob,
Why not? So he accidentally put a little too much arsenic in Trevor's smoothie. Just he didn't want to kill him. He just wanted him to get super sick. And he picked out a certain day. We're going to play on Saturday the 10th to be able to do that. So
I don't understand how this is helping the game whatsoever.
It's helping the game because it's just fun. And you poisoned Trevor on the 10th.
But the problem is, like, that has
did.
nothing to do with
Because you're
any of
mad
the
at
clues
him.
that he said.
You invited him over to your kitchen, which could be a restaurant. You're a young person, young adult,
You're about to
arrogant.
say that
Yeah.
arrogant? Okay, thanks.
worker. You are a hard worker.
But it's not supposed to be the
patriot.
person or something, right? You said
For
it's supposed to do
Trevor,
with their cards.
I don't know.
The victim's occupation.
The victim's occupation.
We all have jobs. Trevor had a job until you killed him.
Now his job is taking a dirt nap.
Anyway, so if we're on the same team, I don't understand why you're
We're not on the same
using.
team.
Because
Okay,
technically,
so then you're the bad guy.
Remember
but that
Rex?
doesn't make any sense because I don't understand how any of your clues have to do with these things.
Because I'm not the bad guy.
Right. So why are you making up randomness that has nothing to do with these clues to try to throw me under the bus to make us
We
lose
have
the game?
3 rounds to pick this out. Those are going to change.
That's fine. AJ, say something that isn't complete utter nonsense.
Not nonsense. He's the killer.
okay.
Actually, I
So
really think it's you. But anyway.
I mean, I don't know. Hector went hard.
just given what we have on the board,
Right? Story time.
not quite story time. Just given what we have on the board. As far as the restaurant's concerned, when I think of restaurant, I think, as far as our game goes, I think decent restaurant. So, decent bottle of wine, right?
Right.
Wine is the first thing I think of when I think of restaurant.
I was thinking of getting punched.
I really want to think it's punched.
I'm just saying that it could be one of those things, like when we play code names, where like, dude, I
just
was
like-
stretching it, so I had to pick restaurant.
But you didn't stretch it. Our spy master.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's stretching it, maybe. I don't know.
But we don't know because we said.
I mean,
sorry, I
everything
interrupt. I
does
interrupt, sorry.
point
That's
towards
literally
Hector.
all I got.
It does
Keep
point towards
deflecting, Hector. I love it. Just keep going.
So that's
Everything
literally all I
listen-
got.
Listen to everything you say very
But I'm not.
closely.
I'm not going to choose Hector.
You're not going to choose Hector?
Not for my guess.
I mean,
But I don't think we're guessing round 1 though.
He
Like-
says his things, and he looked at me.
fucked up.
He said,
What? Did you mess up the game?
No, the game is correct.
Okay, cool.
Like Rob said before,
Or did you just throw
Restaurants do
Hector
have
under the bus
blenders.
for no reason?
but
I guess you shouldn't tell me that.
when I
what
go
happened
to a
now?
restaurant, the first thing I think of is not blender.
No.
It's not wine either,
No.
but you know,
I mean, if you're thinking fancy restaurant.
wine before blender.
All right. So what happens now? We've all made our case. They chose Hector. I chose Roy, and Hector chose AJ.
Is it choose or
So you
just
get to
make
pick
the
one
case?
of those
Let's
to
make
go
our
away.
case.
I guess whatever is weakest or something.
"What was that?"
Hatred.
Hatred went away. He's putting out the weather. How's this gonna help us? I don't even understand how that's going to help us at all. So this is the end.
So
of
this
the
is
first
round 2, and now we
And you
have to
switch out
remake our
one
stuff.
card. How are we going to figure out anything?
I bet he's gonna pick dry.
The weather, because of the time of the month, it could have been sunny, or if it was, if it's the fall, it's probably going to be more rainy.
If it's the winter,
Well,
it's
just to
probably
let you
pretty
know,
hot.
this says September 10th.
That's a good day.
So
It's pretty hot.
Yeah. I don't know.
if he
September's kind of
says-
crazy. If he says snow,
December's been pretty crazy. Let's be
Yeah.
real here, guys.
December has been crazy.
well, it says cold, hot, humid, dry, stormy, and sunny. Hot.
So
It's not hot in this September.
And it's Hector.
Is it not hot in September?
No, it's hot.
It's a little hot
Because of
in
the
September.
mosquitoes.
No,
I don't-
because of the virus.
Oh wait, because there's no viruses during winter.
I mean,
typically viruses spread when it's hot.
warm. It's better when it's warm.
I think we're gonna lose this not because we can't figure out who it is, but because we can't figure out what the 2 cards are.
That's true.
No, I definitely think outside of just wanting to pick, and I'm just gonna be honest. If it's you and I don't pick you, I'm just gonna go. You're so good. That's what bothers me. It's like I can never trust him because you're so deceptive. It's a pro to you. You're so good, but I really think it's wine. And when it comes to the,
I mean,
I have no clue what the other
after seeing hot, now I just want to pick like
if
mosquito.
it's not wine, then
I know,
mosquito.
that's what I was thinking,
yeah,
too.
that's what I'm thinking too.
And then you got mosquito coil.
This sucks. It's like if we figure out who it is, and we're just like, but the thing is, we get a bunch of guesses. Like,
No, we all get 3.
we all get a thing. So
Yeah.
if like I say, okay, I'm gonna try these 2, you can be like, okay, no, now I'm gonna try these 2. So I mean, you could continue to do wine.
I like that.
But we can just go around and.
But we only have 3 guesses.
Right.
And then
You
when
get
the
one, I
last
get one, I get
person to guess is the murdered, he's gonna go, these 2, because it's not my board.
Okay, Hector.
When you put
You're
hot,
too nice to just kill anybody, so you accidentally killed somebody.
when you put
That way.
when you
No,
put
with my luck, he's like he's getting blamed. Like he's gonna go to prison for life.
I didn't want Danny to come on Friday night.
so,
So I just made
but
a
when you
little
put
sick.
hot, mosquito yes, but mosquito coil too because you gotta keep mosquitoes away. It's hot.
I feel like you're supposed
So
to do
there's
this
nothing
with like
else
the
like a
actual
restaurant.
person.
I know.
No, you
No,
couldn't. You
just
couldn't do
Describe
that.
the actual person.
How do you play with
Maybe
strangers?
you take a pill at the restaurant like an acid. I don't know, man.
Are you just trying to throw me?
But then you
I
can
don't
play
know.
the game if
I'm
you
just-
don't
I'm
know.
just stupid.
Yeah, what?
I threw
Yeah.
myself
What
in
if you
there.
I mean, you
don't know?
could make up something
the plate.
or whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's just a bum clue.
Because what's his face said that his wife's name is Sunny, and he literally put the thing on Sunny to mess her up.
I mean,
Yeah, he
you
did that,
can-
but I
you
mean,
can do
the
that.
game has to be. You have to be able to play it both ways, where it's generic enough. Where if you're playing with people you don't know,
Dude, y'all lost.
Well,
the
the thing
crap
is,
out of me for a second
if he
there. You
did
were
this
like,
as
Sonny,
the
I was
personality of
like,
the actual
what?
person, Hector is not arrogant. Actually, I don't know if Hector Venian
He's
is.
like,
The one of those I think of when I think of Hector is perverted. So no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
that's Matt.
I don't know. Anyway, he said you're not supposed to play that way, so that's not what he did.
You guys want to start case making?
Yes.
no.
Maybe.
Can we wait for the final
Do
clue?
we have to start with the next person over now?
Oh no, that's it.
Or does it still start
No,
with
no,
me?
no, no. There's one more clue. This is only round 2. The third round is going to bring.
I
in
mean,
No,
case
we do
making.
case making.
We've
Like,
been
say,
case
like,
making.
talk
We
about
all
it.
Yeah.
said we're trying to figure out
That's fine.
which cards
You
of
want me to
Hector's
just
it
go ahead
is.
and Drop a new one then?
Do you
Are you
pick
guys
which one?
comfortable with?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hector,
I'm not
are you also
guessing
comfortable
anybody.
with him putting another one?
Or do you want to guess?
Or do you want to?
I mean,
You wanna make
that
a
clue
case?
didn't help us much at all.
Okay. Make
I
a
was
case
trying to
for
make sure.
what
I
you
was just
think
trying to
is
make sure to
going on.
include you, man. I didn't want to be like, yeah, we're just doing this crap. Forget
I
you.
appreciate
dude.
it.
Why? Why did you? It was really an accident, man. It's him. Like it's really bad.
I hate you. Have me so nervous, Roy.
Matt, you get that hat for Christmas, man?
No, he's had that hat.
Nope, you got it for Christmas. Just
What color? Oh, was it gray? The other one that you would wear?
Nice.
Yeah, weather wasn't very good, and he replaced it with balloon animals.
I get best friend reward.
Well, it's just random on top of the deck.
Okay, look.
The
How
scene.
funny would that be if it was balloon animals?
The scene.
Oh, this got some stuff on it.
Scar, bruise, footprint.
So this is
Fingerprints.
so with this stuff on the scene, like a scar on the floor. Bodily
Fluid.
Yeah.
crap.
So this is the last round. I'm going to take one for the team. You guys need to figure out if I'm wrong. But I'm going to do this.
We're all about to find out. If we're
Okay,
wrong.
okay.
I'm going to do this. This is real bad. I'm going to spin... No, I mean, you guys got to figure out what's going on if I am wrong. I'm going to take myself out by going...
You still get to make cases and talk. You just can't
Guess again.
Okay.
I'm going to go hard and say wine and mosquito.
Nope.
Okay. So we know it's not wine and mosquito. So I'm done. Here you go.
But now when he says that, does it mean like it's not just that combination? Because it's
that's exactly what that
Okay.
means. It means it could still be wine. It could still be mosquito. But I mean, it can't be both of them together.
I'm feeling like it's wine something.
What else did he say? There's bodily fluid, restaurant. Worker, arrogant. There was accident.
Like this guy, for example, he had a personality card. And
Really?
he had to
Researching?
Yeah, I mean, he said that he had drowning and eggs were like the two clues. But
what have they been
the
saying
only
on
thing
that?
that he chose was perverted because nothing else like match nothing. So he just choose one random.
Yeah.
He just said, I'm just trying to participate a bit in a way I can since I got nothing to do but just watch.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So-
All right, can we guess at a turn?
Yeah, you can guess anything.
Can I just throw something out there? And
What
you
do you
guys
think?
don't be mad at me.
What do you think?
Are you?
It's not even. It's
You don't have to vote.
I
Just
wanna
tell us
guess
what
last.
you want to guess. Just tell us what you're thinking.
no, because it's against the grain.
You guys are the only
It's
one
not-
who can vote if you don't think it's Hector.
It's against the grain. I don't want to say anything yet.
I want to make a guess.
All right, make a guess.
If we're all investigators,
A little
we need to
while,
be
but
working
not
together.
I
really.
want to wait.
So
for
this
something
is deception in Hong Kong, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're not actually
Not to
voting for two, right? Tell us what you're going to vote for before you vote, because we don't want to waste these
So
things.
since we're in Hong Kong, okay. Tea. They drink.
Yeah,
Those
leave.
countries drink a lot
Yeah.
of tea.
You guys
Okay.
are trying way too hard.
So
Yeah.
I want to pick tea.
Sure. Tea and wine. Wine tea. Was that sake?
Well, no, sake
Yeah.
is rice based. Wait, what?
It's Japanese. It's a Japanese wine.
Rice based.
Well, Hong Kong is in Japan.
No, it's not.
Hong Kong? No, China. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm thinking Tokyo.
sorry.
So
Sorry.
Deception, murder, and... Yeah.
I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to substitute.
So why not just do alcohol and tea? Because it just says alcohol.
No, but
We don't know if that's
I
like,
feel
I mean,
like
it says
I
it
feel
looks
like
like
that's
rubber.
not restauranty enough.
Yeah.
Well, the
No,
thing what I'm
the
trying
wine-
to do is
yeah.
I'm trying to pick something other.
The very first thing he did too was restaurant.
Yeah.
So either hopefully he didn't mess that up. If he
No,
did,
he said he's good.
Well, the thing is, what I'm trying to do is like they serve tea in a restaurant too.
Yeah.
And so I'm
They
just
do.
I'm trying to cover more base. I
Oh
guess.
man, that green tea that they serve at Chinese restaurants, I love this. It comes out hot.
Yeah.
And that little thing you pour.
It's good.
Yeah, so try it. Wine and tea.
it could literally be wine and tea. As I don't think alcohol's there's
That's
No,
rubbing
wine
alcohol.
and tea.
That's rubbing.
So wine and tea.
Wine and tea.
Nope.
Now you guess, because I'm guessing last.
you're
Wait.
you're the traitor, aren't you?
No, I think I know who the traitor is.
You guys.
Well, how are we gonna get it?
This
I
is the
don't-
last round, so
Yeah.
if you choose not to guess, the murderer wins.
No, I'm choosing liquid drug and syringe.
No.
Liquid, drug, and bone.
No.
Oh man, because the hot threw me off. Dry as a bone.
No. The clues are awful.
What was it?
It's starvation and riddle.
And riddle
I know.
for restaurant.
He picked fucking every I mean, what else do I do? You go to a pub.
I
for
knew
a
it was
riddle?
you.
Like,
I knew it was you.
Hector,
No, I knew it was him.
I just want to say I appreciate you as a person. Because like I would make a mistake and then Roy would be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Would just go off on you and
My
then Hector's like,
my main
"No,
thing
let's just
of
look
that
here."
game was to
Starvation
throw-
doesn't make any sense. The starvation was the actual one.
Yeah, but I mean, where else
and
do you
that and
starve?
and
A bookstore?
I was trying to
The
put
place
myself
you do
out there.
not starve.
My
is a
main
restaurant.
thing was to throw Hector
However,
off.
a
My
restaurant
sub
has
game
to do
was
with
to try to
food.
throw
Yeah,
Rob
so it
off.
does. Yeah.
Because I
None
I
of
had
these
a
other
feeling
ones
Rob
have
was
to
going
do
to
with
switch
food.
at the
Nobody's
end.
going to
Whether
look
it's
and
to
go,
me
oh yeah, I starved at
or
the
to
hospital
Hector.
once.
Restaurant makes me think not starvation.
Okay.
I
Now
understand,
it makes
and
sense.
that's why I fucked
Now
up
actually
because I
that makes
didn't
sense.
look. I didn't look at Hector's cards at
pretty
all,
arrogant.
and then I placed it. You were like, "Why?" And I was like,
That's why I said
Oh, well.
nothing.
Where
about
do you
arrogant.
get riddle from?
So what we learned here
I had
is
no
that
idea. I was just
Matt
trying to get
is
you
bad
guys
at
to
the
look at
game.
starvation.
No, I get what you're saying. Based off of the locations, I
And
would
then you
actually
look
would
at
go
the
with
cause of
accident,
death. It literally, the cause of death is literally starvation. However, I only have these 6 to work with.
You could have probably put illness. I don't know because you're starving.
yeah.
But then you guys would have immediately been back on virus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I meant you did good. It was our first game. Let's play
Hector
again.
went too hard on AJ, and that's why I was like, "It's Hector." He went too hard. On
No,
AJ.
the clues gave Hector away.
Yeah.
Wine.
Well, I already thought it was Hector, but then after I was pushing Hector, Hector's
I
like,
tried.
Well, this guy's. We need to
I'm
get
so
these
glad it
over
wasn't
here. And I was
you.
like,
I
man,
threw
you
myself
were
under the bus. I was like, I got
That's a
bone.
hard
I got
R.
that
I'm
plate.
so glad it was not Roy.
It wasn't me.
I know.
And I mean, and that's the thing, and it's like I have to somehow make
it
Riddle.
just hurts my heart.
I have to make Riddle and
Because
Starvation.
he's so nice. It's not like it's not like you're a jerk. You're one of the best helpers ever, and then you just stab me in the back.
Rex.
That's what I hate. That's why it bothers me.
Rex.
That's why it bothers me. It's like,
Rex.
oh guys,
I literally had no clue whatsoever.
that's why.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like
Pretty arrogant.
and I've said that
You
on
pick-
the
you
podcast.
pick
Any
exactly what
type
you need to
of
pick.
social
I know,
deduction
I know.
game, I pick Roy.
I picked at the very beginning. As soon as we started, I was like, those two.
yeah, I like
Got
he
it.
picked those, and I was like,
Those are weird.
okay, those
That's
are
like-
strange.
that's
And then
exactly
I
okay.
laid down the 4, and it was like occupation, personality, identity, motive.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
that was always
none
the
of these
killer.
have
A
anything
great
to
way
do
to
with
throw people off.
anything at all.
'Cause
I
how do you
think-
guess-
I'm
how
just
do you
sitting
guess
here
Riddle?
like
I saw Riddle and I was like,
these don't matter
nah.
at all.
Yeah.
I think murderer's personality probably should be the actual murderer's personality.
It was. I'm pretty arrogant. Yeah.
Is that the way you actually keyed it, or
No.
okay? Because
I was
if
just-
we
I
were
was trying
thinking
to
that,
piece together a
if we were
crime in
thinking
my
that
head
way,
that
and
would
you
make
said
you
arrogant,
turn
it would
around.
not be Hector.
I thought you did great.
ever.
I want to play again if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna go
a
get
big
some
thing.
cheese.
Who do you want? Are you going to be the same?
I mean, I can. If somebody else wants to give it a go.
If you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
Okay.
The game
I'll do
deception.
it.
Detective training. If I get picked murder again, I'm gonna reveal myself immediately. I don't want to do it again.
I say I would like to be the
murderer.
at one point.
Well, we can just go around the table.
We have to play until.
I mean, seriously,
we
we
have
can
to
just
play until I'm the what's it called?
we can just
murder.
go around the table and just do forensic scientist all the way around.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Want me to just do it now?
No,
Yeah.
I want to do it, bro.
Well, no, let's go around,
Let's go around the
go around
table.
the table because I
Around
can
the
also do
table?
it too.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what am I doing?
If Max,
Here's the rule book.
if Max the murderer,
Oh, I don't need.
we may have GG'd.
See, I feel like even these that are like tangentially like weird would have been more helpful.
I knew it wasn't you.
But I didn't put these in there because first time playing and all that jazz.
Okay, so how does this work? First, we get.
First,
Gut
somebody
feeling Roy,
shuffles up and
but
goes
brain
off
feeling
these
AJ.
rolls.
It was like, at the end, I was like, Rob looked over at my cards for a long time. At one point, I was like, he switched.
I'm
He
just
switched. I switched.
I will
do
use these to try
Let's
to
just
tell
go
you
forward to
who the
everybody.
bad person is.
Okay. If I get it on the first guess, I'm eating the rest of the zebra cakes.
I'm glad I brought those.
Except there's probably I think there's one pack left. I've had two.
That's it?
I've had two. Roy had
There's,
one.
I
and he
left
had
half a
one.
pack.
Yeah.
Whoever wants it.
Okay.
I'll have
What's
that
the
half back
cards
because I
that
haven't.
we need to shuffle
Alright.
up and give people for the.
What I'm going to do, since we use so little of them, I'm just going to...
Might have to pick this game up. Have you guys ever played Mysterium?
Yeah, this is like Mysterium
But-
mixed with social deduction, where you're trying. There's a traitor. It's like Mysterium with a traitor, which makes it awesome. It's also a lot shorter, so you can immediately talk about how people screwed up, which is one of the things that
Exactly
people
what
complain
happened last
about at Mysterium is you have to play round after round of stuff without
Hey,
being
I
able
actually
to
really
explain
like this game.
yourself.
I'm glad you got it.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm...
Well, I knew that was going to be amazing
It'll-
after I watched the
It
video.
will get easier. It's like that first game of
Ooh.
Codenames where you're like... Yeah.
Juice.
Love
Two
it.
masks. Two masks. Two face.
I'm going to get scene of the
I
crime.
dismembered.
Scene of the crime
Give me
is
that leg.
Neat. I have a legal drug as opposed to liquid drug
Hey,
or
that's-
powdered drug.
that's all kinds of.
So I have a razor blade,
So
knife and fork,
location, are these
Ooh,
random?
poisonous
No,
needles,
I pick.
and poisonous gas.
That's important to know too.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't realize he actually looked at all the locations and he got to pick which one it was at.
I got poisonous
Before-
gas.
So you
It
can
was
pick the
Before
location
you
card
choose.
and the cause of.
No, there's only one cause.
Express courier.
So you,
Okay, how
you
many
have
of
to pick
these do we
within
get to
those
draw?
six.
I got.
Oh, so he
draw
has to
four.
pick that before
And
he
then
knows
also
who the
Yeah.
murderer is.
Yeah, you're picking this before and
Before you know who the murderer is.
yeah.
I got plant.
No,
After?
after.
I got paint.
Yeah. So
Okay,
this
that
will
helps.
help me.
That
so there's got to be something in here that better matches starvation.
Hey, you did good for a first
Woods.
I got.
It's
I
just
got.
starve in the woods.
I got chancla.
I looked at supermarket and I was like,
Chunk
supermarket makes
Hey,
any sense.
game. You did a good job for a first game. I'm proud of you.
Man,
I was like, what?
I'm not. I was kidding. We lost. I'm not.
Ever seen that Vine where this little girl?
Oh my goodness.
And they go, what are those? And this little Hispanic girl, she's like, those are my chanclas.
So a social deduction game is a game where you're actually trying to play the other players just as much as you're playing the game itself.
Just pick Roy.
It typically involves a form of traitor mechanics, so the ultimate goal is for you to determine who the traitor is, not necessarily by
I'll just keep one in the chamber.
the game
And all
elements,
times.
but mostly
Got your
how
name
the
on it.
other people are acting.
It's kind of
or
like a
reacting to
team
things.
game where you don't know what the teams are fully. Or like certain people in the party don't know who the teams are.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Okay. Cool.
Like if you've ever played Werewolf or what's that other big one? Battlestar Galactica.
Alright. Are you guys ready?
Or the Resistance.
You know, the
Ooh,
only-
they
the
just
only
came out. I almost bought it. Resistance
Take-
one night.
Take your
Resistance.
glasses off the cards so if you have to point at them when you're evil, then you can.
The big difference in all those games that
Almost
you
bought it.
mentioned on social deduction is that all these take 20 minutes and the other one takes...
It's like 4 hours.
yeah.
Which one?
Battlestar.
Well,
Yeah,
Dead of
Battlestar
Winter
is
also is a good.
They're just like huge games, epic
Yeah.
games with that sound true.
If
No,
you didn't
but
play Dead of
what you
Winter?
were saying, like on these
It's
games
a lot
right
of fun.
away, you're like, oh, how do you do that? And the other one's
It's like all the
3
biggest,
more hours until
all the
I'm
biggest
gonna
like
read
It only
your
takes about an
phone.
hour and a half to
like
2
all
hours
the
to
big
play.
like everyone thinks fun games. Like I was like, have I played that?
Okay, everyone close your eyes.
Remember, don't look at the screen.
Murderer, wake up. Murderer, show me your 2 murder weapons. Murderer, close your eyes.
Is this where we jump on Hector again because he laughed?
No, I just like
Or
the
jump on
werewolf.
you because you mentioned him laughing.
I just like the
That's where we jump
werewolf.
on.
All
Rob,
right,
because-
everyone wake up.
I like the
you
ultimate
mentioned
werewolf.
I have to pick my location.
I thought he was
Yeah.
like, and I have to.
So the other thing
pee,
too is I
goodbye.
didn't want to spend like 5 minutes trying to find the perfect location.
I do want to spend 5 minutes trying to find the perfect
You did a
location.
great job. Your mom and I were so proud of you.
That is awesome.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh god.
Thanks, Dad.
Nice.
Why do that? Eating that.
Sorry.
I've already eaten it.
No, this is half right here.
I've already eaten that one. Goodbye, Matt. Watch the lamp.
It's okay. Just a lamp. Hey, there's a Pokemon card under your lamp.
Yeah, there is.
He's like,
Like you didn't know that was there.
he's like, haha. We're just like slips it back under there. Are you sending pictures to the creator?
Yes. I was sending pictures to the what's it called guy.
The Twitter. The Twitter guy.
Okay.
So it looks like everyone's got similar stuff or things that go together. Kinda. Well, not him, but he does.
We're gonna do this. So I get 4 randomly, and those are my 4 that I'm stuck with.
It's 4 randomly off the top of the deck.
Okay, and those are the ones that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam, 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 bam.
Those are my chanclas.
Such a bad person. I love board game night.
Do you also love cheese?
Bro,
I see that.
do you also love cakes?
Sorry.
Yeah,
You're fine. I just don't want to knock anything else over.
100%.
Okay.
I love cake.
How many people can play Survive?
So I can put these on here in any order, right? I hate Survive. No, I hate Survive.
How many people can play Ghost Stories?
4.
Suck.
I'm gonna say it's.
Suck.
We gotta beat that with
I
him.
can't say any words, right?
No. Does that say fart or park?
Park.
So AJ's got a plant.
He also has flip flops.
Hector's got an insect. I've got illegal drugs. I don't know.
He's got a gun.
I don't know if he's thinking about this, but surgery in my line of work, you go to like these medical research parks and stuff like that, and it's just different like offices, business offices, but they call them research parks or medical parks.
I didn't know that.
So I didn't know if he's going like super like down the rabbit hole.
Well, but he had his choice of location, so he could have picked hospital if he wanted to for surgery.
But that would just give it away. I want to thank Riddle and Starvation. Welcome to our side.
As soon as he picked it, I was just like, fuck. I can't.
Death. Loss of blood.
Okay.
Boy, that's a lot of stuff here.
Could be dismember.
Could be
dagger.
Could be
knife and fork. Could be razor blade. Could be
hammer. What's that? Trowel?
Yeah, like a little digging shovel.
Right?
Really? Nobody's
Could be
trying?
pistol.
Okay, I was going to say
coming.
nobody's
We're
going to try
coming.
to...
Yeah, could be surgery.
Throw
Like,
me.
oh, I'm actually going to cut an artery. Maybe cut some of the arteries here or here. Right? Is it under or on top? Where they come through. You know the 5 major arteries of the body? A couple of them come through right through this area. What was that movie?
It's hard.
Yeah. It's very different when you're
Cell
sitting here
phone?
going.
Was it Cell Phone? Did you see the movie Cell Phone? It was an old movie. Not old. Anyway, girl gets abducted. She calls a random number on her cell phone. Cell phone smashes, so she just hits the button and this guy answers. Long story short, the guys who were kidnapping her, she gets this knife and she cuts under his armpit. But she was a biology teacher and she knew where this major artery was.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, you're going to be dead in 17 seconds. I'm so sorry. And like within 20 seconds, he was dead.
That's not funny, but like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. 17 seconds, maybe 19. I don't know. You're freaking dead.
Well, also, what
Depends
was,
on how fast your heart's beating right now.
what was the other, the Hannibal Lecter? Was it Hannibal? It was when he was in Europe.
Hannibal freaks me out. I don't like him.
I think it was Hannibal.
I've only seen the.
Remember when he hangs the guy from his own guts out of the window?
No, but that sounds awesome.
He does this. I think it is Hannibal. Yeah, that guy who's all weird, like he gets eaten by the pigs.
Man, I was just doing that as a reaction.
Have you not seen
No.
that one?
No.
Okay, so in Hannibal, there's a guy who's all disfigured, and he's paying people to find Hannibal because Hannibal Lecter disfigured him, and he's like this in a chair, and he's like, Hannibal really messed him up. So he's hired these guys to find Hannibal because he's starving these pigs, and he wants the pigs to eat Hannibal Lecter, and that's his whole plan. And he feeds the pigs meat every once in a while, so they could eat them. No, these are like big, like and they do eat meat. Yes.
Like wild hog.
Do pigs
Yeah.
get like super hungry and you just?
Oh man, they'll eat anything. The bone, they'll eat everything.
Do you eat
I
me
used to work
if,
in a pig farm.
do you
I
eat me
hate
if
them.
I'm alive?
What?
Do you eat me if I'm alive?
They would if you were covered in stuff or they wanted to eat you, they'd just start eating you. Yeah, they're nasty. It's horrible. So
They're big too.
he's in Europe running around, and there's a detective that there's 2 guys. There's actually a whole group of guys, but there's 2 guys that he kills. One of them, he cuts the artery that's in between the legs, right by the. It's like I don't know, something like that. But he just cuts it, and the guy, he's like, and he starts to talk to him really soft, and he's like, "Don't worry, just sit down right now. You're about to die, and you're gonna bleed out. And the crazy thing is, no one's gonna notice. You're just gonna die here all alone." But the guy was like really hurt, and he's talking. He's like, "Hold on, are you feeling it right now?"
Are we playing this
What's on
game?
the bottom?
Well, I'm waiting on you.
The night?
Yeah,
You guys
just
have to
did
figure
that.
stuff out.
Oh, he's just telling me this
just
story.
And so he's like, "Yeah, man, you're gonna die," and all this blah blah blah. And the guy ends up dying. And then another guy, this professor that figured out who he was, he cuts out his guts and he hangs them with his own intestines and throws them over a
that.
balcony.
Alright, he put hand.
What
this
is
time.
night related?
Hand surgeon
Yeah, what's
at
night?
night. They do a lot of surgeries at night.
People have guns at night. People wear masks at night.
That is true.
People send boxes at night. People hang the clothes up at night. It's time for bed, Billy.
Look,
Put your
just to, like, I hope I'm not wrong, but he could have choose leg,
That's
and he
true.
didn't.
Well, so the thing about it is the artwork,
Is the leg or foot?
Yeah,
but it
but it
means
is
to
to
dismember. So
to take
it
a
could
piece
be
off.
anything. So the
but I'm
artwork's
just saying,
kind of-
like, he was
Oh, if
trying
he
to
wanted
point
to
at
go, yeah.
him.
But then you put hand, like handgun or hand knife and
hand
fork.
packing tape, handful of illegal
Or
drugs.
hand knife and fork, hand dagger. Hand hammer.
Or a hand that you need to handle the poisonous needle.
Yeah.
Or the hands you use with your fork and knife.
Right. I said that.
Yeah, man.
What does that say?
Disorderly.
The state of the scene.
Ooh,
It
so
was
that
a
means it
mess.
was all like, it was all messy.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't work because he's looking pretty neat right there.
And then it was hot. So it was a hot night. It was very disorderly
It made a huge mess. They used their hands.
at the park.
No. Well, the hint that says on the corpse. So something happened to the corpse's hands because it says on corpse.
Yeah, and that's
So it
why I
had
was
something to
making
do
that
with their
comment.
hands. Yeah. It was a big mess at night. It was hot. Something pointed out to their hands at the park.
So-
And there was a loss of blood. Maybe they cut their hands off.
If it's hand related, the only thing I can think of would be chemicals, dismemberment, maybe dagger, or any of AJ's 3 things over here. As far as
Well,
means go.
I'd actually consider it down to 2 things as far as loss of blood.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Poisonous needle's not going to do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Just bleed out.
Unless they
Not real
shoot this needle's like
Not real
really
poisonous.
flying at you.
Oh no.
They shoot the needle at Mach 2 and it just blows your
no,
arm
don't
off.
spoil Hannibal.
What'd they say?
They're like, no, don't spoil Hannibal.
No, not the
And you just
TV
kept
show. Not the
talking.
TV show.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, this is the
Is
movie.
it the 2 shows still on?
The TV show, no, it ended.
Canceled.
It got canceled. But I heard it was like a lot of
Yeah,
people were
I
ticked
heard
off about it
Because
there
it's
was.
really scary.
Well, no, there are some people. I think it's you, bro.
Okay.
I think it's you with the plant, and I think it's either that with the knife and the fork,
I think it's a razor blade and plant.
Oh man.
or it's either flip flop.
What do you think about the night bar?
Hmm.
Well, the night is just the coincidence of
I
what
mean,
it could have been.
yeah.
That's when it happens.
Night,
it could
evening, afternoon, noon, morning. They did it at night while having dinner, picnic in the park.
It could just be one of those things like half of my cards last time are just irrelevant.
All right, Hector, you got to make your case. Or do you
Hector.
want?
Make her cake.
Oh, bro, you brought me a check. Thank you so much.
He was going for that chip.
That's true love. Is that weird? That I said that? Was that weird? No? All right, Hector, make your case.
Hannibal, what's
Razor
that?
band plan.
That's your case?
Yeah.
I think AJ did it. I think he's taken enough martial arts stuff. He's pretty confident with his hands,
But-
as well as with weapons.
Gonna be real with you here.
Uh-huh.
If I had to use a weapon, probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. So that's why the hands are a big hint, because there's a lot of blunt force trauma, even though punch isn't the thing. But you end up taking their plastic silverware and you killed them with a spork
I'd probably use this.
while wearing flip flops.
It's fantastic.
And the spork made a big mess and it got hot. And it took a while for the blood to coagulate since it was hot.
Well, I say Rob, I'm gonna go with dismemberment here.
Mm-hmm.
Cut that limb off.
Bro.
You're gonna get real messy. It's real hot. You're gonna take a sip of juice.
I like it. I'm all done. I'm covered in blood and stuff like that. I can really use some OJ right now.
Matt?
So I'm gonna go with Hector. I think it's razor blade and plant, but I'm gonna wait for the next thing to come out before gushing.
I'll take this one.
Which one did you
What
take away?
was it?
Disorderly
Okay.
Conduct.
and general impression.
Common's not nice. You know what I get when I look at you? I think common.
You said there's only one cause of death card?
Very basic. That's like really messed up.
Suffocation,
No breathing.
accident.
Suffocation. No breathing.
This is my last resort. cruel.
Was cruel.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with the same thing. It's pretty cool to kill somebody with a
Which
fork
one is
and a
yours?
knife.
It's
Let's
pretty.
say
It's pretty cool.
Fork and knife and flip flops.
It's pretty cool to cut somebody's like arm off and drink
Because
juice.
you could do plant at an office. How many office plants and other things like that? Like if it was a tree or something like that, maybe more for park. But flip flops, you think outside.
Well, he said plant because plant period.
But still, I just think
It'd be different if it said potted plant.
out of your words that you have, flip flop sounds more like a park or a beach or something like that, like just a chill,
Like an actual state park as opposed to
Like a medical park.
or like a state park. Yeah, I would wear like
Hanging
hiking
out.
boots
I like
or
your
something like
thinking.
that.
like hanging out in the Yukon.
Well,
That's not what you want to do.
So maybe I'll do flip flops and the blade.
the razor blade. Do you want to just throw in your guess, or do we want to wait till the third round to get
the
there?
third round.
I think that's why you should, unless it's just so blatantly obvious. And that's just the dumb part of the murderer. Just like making it super obvious. I think this is like throwing us off.
I don't have another case to make, so I don't know if anybody.
I also don't have
Anybody
another
want to make
case.
a case? Nope.
No, he doesn't want to defend himself. He just wants us to not pick the right combo.
I mean, I'm
I
sticking
want
with
to-
what I picked.
Juice and dismemberment.
It's a cool.
I'm gonna take out time of death.
Just kill a guy. You drinking juice?
Evidence left behind.
Ooh.
Juice.
Ooh, I hope it's riddle or starvation.
Man, that'd be really funny. I would say let's quit this game.
What's that say?
The evidence left behind was personal.
He left behind his hand. It was very
No, so that you guys get the idea, the other clues are natural, artistic, written, synthetic, and unrelated. So that means that the murderer has some
so
personal
synthetic, like
connection
a
with the,
polyester blend, like
Or the murderer knew him and just was mad
Mhm.
and just wanted to make like a almost like an affair, like that pissed off wife
I
who
don't
just
understand.
this is personal.
It's very different when you're sitting there.
no, Matt,
So-
you did it all wrong.
No,
I still go with
it
AJ. So this
just-
is round 3, so we have to guess.
Yeah.
I'll throw in my thing.
Okay.
Fork and knife with flip flops, buddy.
No.
Son of a gun.
I'm gonna throw in my thing, and I'm gonna say dismemberment and juice.
No.
How's that make you feel?
Pretty bad, actually.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you.
blade and
I
flip
will
flops.
last.
You win.
Yes! 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 I knew it was you. I just
Flip
thought.
flops.
Personal, like they left behind their personal flip flops. I was trying to steer you away from plants.
All of this,
Gotcha.
nothing I would use to kill anybody. I would
went
never wear
sunny
flip
with
flops.
weather.
Flip flops.
Oh, you went hot.
I went hot for freaking flip flops.
Gotcha.
And that's another reason why I said hot too.
I
and
I
I said
already
that in my
did-
very first
I
case.
didn't even
I
think.
already did night, so
I'm
I
glad
wasn't
that
going
you
to do
said
sunny
flip-flops.
because that doesn't even make any sense.
I said that when we very first made our case.
But
It was hot.
I did night at a park because it's more likely to kill somebody at a park at night because there's not as many people around.
Okay.
I cannot believe that any of the bullcrap I did here led anybody to anything. And
You're
AJ
welcome.
was coming on pretty hard when he first started. AJ's like, let's do this thing. I'm like, screw you, AJ.
If I'm the murderer,
The problem
for
is
a third
AJ
time,
didn't do a good job at all about deflecting himself.
No, you
Near
really
the
didn't
end.
fight it at all.
because I
But he didn't the first round either. The first game.
I didn't want to be the freaking murderer again.
That was because the first game it was just like.
Do you guys want to do that? He's the murderer again. Do you guys want to reset it?
I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah,
nah.
We're just playing the game the way it goes.
There he is.
All right, so you're next. You're the guy.
I'm gonna pick obvious crowd. I was like, and oh man, I'm gonna be like, I picked these guys.
Honestly, I feel like being the murderer is easy because freaking giving clues that actually lead people to figure out what's going on is extremely hard.
Yeah, no. It's,
It is
and
not
like
easy.
you don't
scientist.
want to sit there for like 10 minutes.
Oh, we didn't
You're
play
just
with a
like-
forensic scientist.
Forensic
No, we-
science
I am
is
the
Hector.
forensic scientist.
That's the moderator.
If you want to deal
Everything.
them out randomly to see who was the moderator.
Yeah. You flip it over. Well, guys, looks like I'm talking.
Yep. Or not talking.
Yeah. I'm talking for a minute, and then I'm silent for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you actually get to pick out of these.
Got it.
So I feel like Park was okay
It was.
as a start.
It was.
Will you
I
shuffle
worked
that for
hard.
me?
Paid off.
Will you shuffle that for me, please?
Paid off. I'm just going to have to be the Epic Gaming Night Shuffler.
I
Until such time as they actually make
I should
the shuffle.
have played for keeps. I should have played for keeps. Should have picked poisonous gas.
They barely have shufflers for regular cards
I know.
that are worth a crap. They don't even work on sleeved cards, so I doubt that that's gonna happen. I got hand. Good lord.
Push hand. Unarmed. See that's me. I did it. With a wig.
I say everyone just grab one.
You know where it is?
I have no idea. I love for that's my uniform.
Alright.
Are you the murderer again?
Ooh, I could wear my scarf with my uniform. You're really, really not.
I want to kill somebody.
Road slit?
That's not something you just say, man.
I think it'd be fun.
I really want to kill somebody.
What do you have?
Dumbbell, gunpowder, match, mercury, perfume, jewelry, food ingredients, and speaker.
Okay.
I got sulfuric acid.
Citric acid.
Tangy.
But orange.
Bit my tongue.
That's right.
Stings. Hey man, did they do anything for crit roll? Like anything? Or did they skip?
Well,
Oh, we need to do our head down first?
Oh yeah, probably should do that.
Are they starting it back up
Probably
next week?
Supposedly yes.
Starting what up?
They're doing.
Critical
They're doing
Role.
like
I watched Critical Role through Matt.
Oh, Geek and Sundry?
Yeah.
Alright.
They're doing
I'm
like
so
some sort
excited,
of like
not for this round, just because I get to be that guy next.
All right, guys. Close your eyes.
I'm so used to opening my eyes at this point.
you just do it out of habit.
No, he's gonna do it again anyway.
All right. Murder. Please point out 2 cards. All right, everybody, close your eyes. All right, let's play.
I was like, Hector, what are you doing? Sorry, everybody close your eyes.
Alright, so
Hector
you-
just
yeah,
walks
You have
out.
to pick a room.
Hector just
that'll help
walks
us
out of the room, leaves, gets in his car. He's like,
So
calls
in those, you're actually allowed to pick a room that like try to best match whatever the murderer
Yeah,
has.
but I also need to pay attention not to choose something that, like, I don't want to choose like a baseball park and
Well, definitely-
or
let
something.
me see what
that
everybody
will
has.
incriminate
You have to
somebody
try to
else.
give us the best clues to try to help us figure it out.
food ingredients,
And
only
it's
fruits
not
and
easy.
veggies. Locker room.
Lottery ticket, wig, confidential letter, hand. No, I'm just kidding.
The red are the murder weapons, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch
Wait, no,
those.
right? Are the red the murder weapons?
No, the blue is the murder weapons.
Okay.
That's what they were killed with, and this is just evidence.
His crap
that has some
confuses me every time because he
sort of
hasn't
left,
flipped over.
left behind sort of stuff.
Okay. I killed you with the whole locker room. I picked that thing up and I just dropped it on. It's like, damn.
That's so awesome.
Get dunked.
Be a bad way to go though. Lock roomed.
Man, you suck. Gave some gross water.
Then how many do I choose from here?
4?
Yeah, 4 of those go out.
Randomly, right?
Yes.
Not all at the same time, right?
Yeah, they're just all
Oh,
go out
okay.
at
Oh,
the
okay.
same time.
All right.
I think you can just switch them out.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Have you played yet?
Not yet.
Oh goodness.
I got dirty water.
I'm ready to already picked.
I'll wait till you get bullets on there. Take pictures of it.
I almost wanted to think it was Matt because while we were at our eyes closed, Matt was making a lot of noise over there. Matt's a little, very tiny boxing, beatboxing or something, tapping on his head or some kind of crap that he was doing while our eyes were closed. I was like, what is that? What is that? Is that the sound of murder?
It's me metagaming very carefully.
Let me make sure I'm really not that. Someone might switch it around while here. Someone's just like, and
Cause of death. No, location. Storeroom. Okie doke.
Location of the crime?
the locked room.
I mean, okay. I like it.
But that's all we got so far.
Food ingredients?
I mean,
You
technically,
put I also have a
everything-
sack.
Everything can be in
Yeah.
a storeroom, though.
You're right.
So everything can be in a storeroom.
I think of back room at Target with the broom.
What's this TP means?
Tidy.
Oh, tidy.
Bye, Hector. You keep wine in a storeroom.
I need to.
Yeah, that is a good call.
Mm-hmm. You slit throats in a storeroom.
Hopefully not in our storeroom.
If they have, boy, we have been missing it. They keep brooms in the storeroom.
What else do you think is storeroom?
Everything you have.
Oh, thanks, man. Again with this.
I mean, a locker room
Suffocation.
could be a storeroom.
We were saying food could be in a storeroom.
Mercury.
Broom, like when I think of Target, I think backroom freaking sweeping.
Yeah.
Suffocation, though.
No breathing.
Oh, did he say suffocation was the cause of death?
Yeah. You choke them in the locker room, and then you put on a wig.
Ooh, scarf.
The touch
Yeah, but that's not the cause of murder. That's just what was left behind.
Oh, that's right. Sulfuric acid.
What matches suffocation?
No breathing.
The friggin' scarf. Like, if you're gonna kill somebody,
Eat it.
slit throat is more bleeding out than
Yeah,
suffocation.
yeah. You're not choking on your blood. All
Scarf
over.
seems like the strongest one.
Or hands.
Yeah.
All
I
over.
wonder.
I mean, unarmed.
Hint on the corpse all over.
Question. Like, should we wait until all these are out, because you guys might comment and then I might
You're
put
supposed
something.
to put stuff based off what we say.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're trying
okay.
to,
That's
steer us
exactly what my
away.
question. That
You're
was.
supposed to try to steer us away from certain things sometimes.
That's
so if
exactly-
we're going a specific way, you might put something down to try to stop us.
All
from-
over.
So
But
that
in a
was
way-
exactly
in
my
a way, though,
question.
it has to be related.
In the
That's exactly
rules,
my question.
Right?
Because I'm hearing things and
In the rules, it technically says you can wait as long as you want to. So you could place one down and then just look at everybody and wait for them to talk,
Gotcha.
and then place another one.
Like it.
There are matches all over. They're everywhere.
Yeah, but
They're everywhere. What do you want me to say? They're
Cause of
dentures.
death.
They're dentures everywhere.
They're not dentures everywhere. I don't think there's matches everywhere either. But this says hint on the corpse all over.
There's wine all over them.
No, he strangled them and then just beat them.
He's like, you're dead. I'm gonna finally be able to kick your ass.
Oh man.
I'll finally win a fight.
Sulfuric acid all
All
over,
over
but
'em.
I don't know how they. Does it cause like gas that you can't breathe?
No, but it burns the crap out of you.
No, I don't think that makes sense for suffocation though.
Suffocate on some dirty water.
I still see scarf.
Yeah.
For the friggin' storeroom. Like,
I mean,
that
they're
doesn't
trying to
make
push it
sense.
our way.
I'm just trying to figure out what he's
I
trying
mean,
to
so
tell
far
us.
we pushed
I have
hard on
no
Roy
clue.
on that first one, and now we're pushing hard on you. Oh, next clue
It's-
we push hard on
we,
me.
we know it's AJ again. Where's
What
it
up?
at? I'm just kidding.
I'll be pretty salty. I'd be pretty salty.
What is this?
That's an amoeba.
Can they cause you to suffocate?
I don't think so.
Dirty water, that'll cause you to suffocate, right?
Technically,
No.
yes.
This water has plants in it. I don't know if you can see that.
That's really weird.
this water is gross. I think
My
that's
goodness.
just dirt.
What's in the bowl? There are
Does this mean
crumbs?
what
word
happened after the
chips.
murder?
There is nothing now, except crumbs.
Or
Incident?
Sudden
Incident.
incident.
Like it happened. Boom.
What happened during the crime as like an incident or something?
Like.
Their teeth fell out.
I just noticed the giant green ball you have hanging out on top of your cards.
Oh yeah, that's actually Scotty's, but it's a Cthulhu bounce ball that you sit on and bounce with.
That's fantastic.
Yes. My father-in-law got that for him, and I was like, I'm gonna put this in here and see if anyone notices. Literally, that's what
You did it, Matt?
this afternoon. What?
I said, Matt, you did it.
What did I do?
Oh, he noticed.
Yeah.
He noticed.
You noticed.
Oh, dang it.
I led you astray by looking over there.
They screamed.
Stop looking at my Naruto stuff.
They screamed.
They screamed?
Until you choke the life out of them.
with your unarmed or scarf.
I don't know, man. Hands.
Unarmed.
I just got a random text message from a number I'm not familiar with.
I got one of those on Christmas. Very personal Christmas, Merry Christmas thing.
Did somebody reply to my group text that you don't know?
Nope.
Nope.
Whoever it is ends their text messages with their initials and then their phone number again.
I saw your group text while I was working. I was like, there it is. This is why a smartwatch would be good for me.
Okay, so Scream,
The movie?
suffocation, scream.
Was it?
They're fit.
Victim was fit.
Okay, so
I'm confused.
Yeah, this part is hard.
Yeah, see, that's the.
They suffocated on perfume. I'm just kidding. Doesn't make any sense.
they screamed because they couldn't. I don't know, man. It was loud, so they screamed.
You got it.
Nice! Yeah, but how did they suffocate with Matt stuff? I don't see that.
Mercury or something.
I mean, you just ate gunpowder.
Dude.
That's so abstract.
They screamed because they look so chic in their nice uniform.
I'm not,
so abstract.
this one's going to be really, really tough.
So abstract.
They screamed because they won the lottery.
Nice! Yay! And that's the reason they were killed.
Kill
I
them.
like
I think
it.
that's throwing me off so much.
That's the most
Story.
cohesive thing we have thus far.
I guess what's really throwing me off right now.
Wine cellar and scarf. Let's do it.
I mean, but it might not even be
What if I throw
that
it
it
first
matters
round?
because you have to pick a
You just can't
location.
guess. You can talk
so-
still, but you can't
Okay.
guess again.
Well, the thing is, you get so many to choose
Alright,
from.
Let for him, at least.
Like, you
wait
literally
for
have
him.
4 cards worth
no.
of
What do you say? What do you
The thing
say?
is, though,
He wants to go ahead and guess
if you
right
did,
now.
like unarmed dentures, it's like where does that apply at any location?
I don't know. That seems difficult.
Like kind of
No,
like
but I think
OJ's.
unarmed wig.
One of these days we're gonna play. I'm just gonna throw in like as soon as we
I mean,
start.
it's like, no, but it's like seriously, like
And you're going to get it right, and
I'm just saying the
everybody's gonna
location
be like,
probably
AJ.
isn't that big a deal.
AJ.
Just because of some of the
Thank
things
you.
that are out there.
Thank you.
I knew it.
I just put disorderly.
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly.
There are food ingredients everywhere.
I mean, it can't be
In that back
bad.
room.
In that back
For
room.
the next round,
Broom. Stock room. Got to clean up that stock
do
room
I
because the
choose
broom.
first which I'm getting rid of? Or
Yeah,
do I
it-
choose first which
Wait,
one?
what?
It
Don't we
it
talk
really
first?
doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, you don't
So
get
make
that.
a
That's
case.
picked random, so you choose which
We
one
talk.
you're going to get rid of.
Okay, make case.
Make case. I don't know. This one's really tough, but I really think
I
you
feel the
choke
same
them in
way.
the wig.
I choked them with the wig.
Well, like, you know, you go to those beauty parlors and they have like the wig closets or shops or whatever, stuff like that. So I just think it's choke. Obviously, it's suffocation. Either that or mercury. He doesn't really have anything.
My thing
Because
is,
acid
what-
does not.
what
do that
matches
to you.
suffocation?
Man,
I mean, there's only two things. It's unarmed and scarf.
Yeah.
Those are the only two things to me that are like.
Or maybe he did some type of mercury.
maybe
poisoning.
dumbbell. Maybe I'll throw it back on myself. Maybe
Hey!
maybe he's working out and
NFL on
Oh, nice.
him in the workroom. All right, is that
Yeah.
your case though?
But
I
why
shouldn't
would,
have made
why
that
would you
case.
say that if you're on our side?
I do
Like,
this.
that makes no
Matt,
sense
I do this.
whatsoever.
I did the same. I do the same thing all the time. Anyway,
No, I'm saying unarmed and wig.
I'm gonna say
You throwing it in? Throw it in.
I
Throw
don't,
it in.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Balls
round
to the
two.
wall. Throw it-
I'm
no.
gonna do
No.
round two.
No,
Hey, Rex,
Round two.
Rex. You held me to it. I'm holding you to it because you were like, "I'm gonna do it right now. Do it right now." So I'm holding
Come
you to
on,
it.
man.
No,
Are you gonna
you made me
vote
do it,
now?
Rex. He said, "I'm gonna vote right now." I said, "Don't do it. Wait for him
Well,
to
he's
place
been
his final
here for
clue."
2 games to vote for something.
I don't want to.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, if you waste your vote, you're not gonna have a vote now.
Boo.
Hey, what, if you vote right now, can you still comment? after
Yeah,
this?
you
Yeah.
can
Oh,
still
okay.
comment. You just
You can
can't
still
vote.
talk. You can still participate. You just can't vote.
I'll ante up.
All right. What do we?
What are we doing?
I'm going for Roy.
Okay.
Dude, what did I do?
Wait, wasn't he just a second ago pointing at you?
I was, but I'll.
No, it's Roy.
I like
I
the
just think
schoolgirls
it's- I think
uniform, by
it's-
the way.
I love this.
I couldn't
That was
connect. I
awesome.
couldn't accurately connect something with storeroom.
Right?
But you got that locked room right there, and I really think.
Ooh, dentures. That could be the suffocation.
I really think.
They cover their mouth. They can't breathe.
I mean, hey, it's
they
it's
you
a
cover their
stretch.
mouth. It shows that they can't breathe. Sorry, where are you going? Say locked room dentures.
It's locked room. I'm not gonna say dentures.
Just tell him now. It's fine.
Locked room.
You're wasting one of our votes, man. We're gonna lose the game because you're wasting one of our votes.
Oh, care. I was gonna waste it anyway.
Do it. He just doesn't want us to
You
lose. He
realize,
doesn't want the game to end so
there's
quickly.
only a couple of us on the same side.
This is typically Roy's stall tactic too, by the way.
It's locked room
He's already voted. Like he can do it.
and lottery ticket.
No.
Why lottery ticket?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Now that was a waste.
He was screaming.
Like, I will tell you the answer after this commercial.
Oh. But it's locked room and something's gotta be.
This commercial.
All right, what do you think, Matt? Go ahead.
Oh, you don't have to vote. Ooh. I mean,
Nah.
you
We're
can
not
do your
voting.
case,
We're
yeah.
trying to make a case.
Yeah,
I need to know
you need
like
to make a case,
where
yeah.
everybody's feeling. I need to know.
I mean, so it could be scarf. Could be
Yeah.
scarf. Could be unarmed. Might be locked room.
It's 1,000%.
But I mean, other than that, I don't think anything I have is storeroom. I don't think anything AJ has is storeroom or
I didn't do it.
suffocation. I mean, maybe dirty water.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I didn't
But,
do it. Leave me
I'm-
out.
I'm not picking
My turn?
AJ just because it's been him twice. It was like that game where you guys played.
But if
and
it's
Daniel
him
was in
again,
every
we
time.
need to catch him. But I don't really see.
I don't
besides
see
besides
anything.
the stock
I don't
room
see a
thing,
single thing up here that
that's
has to do with locker
suffocation,
room
no.
or suffocation.
No.
I didn't do it.
Okay, my case. I don't know that it's Rob,
Oh,
but
no.
my thinking is suffocation scarf and stockroom red wine. And
Yeah, that's
people
it.
get disorderly when they're drinking red wine. I mean, you know,
Not me.
were they screaming when they were drinking their red wine? I don't freaking know.
Man,
How does that even make sense? I'm done. Go pick
So
other
they
things so we
scream
can
when they win
actually
the
figure
lottery.
these out.
What
Okay.
did you just take off?
I took a
The victim's bill. Okay, that makes
Oh.
So that one was a waste.
fantastic.
The next one he needs to take off, that's a waste.
What did you take off? Oh, the fit. Yeah. This doesn't matter that much.
Keep storing.
Did you get weather?
The evidence left behind.
Evidence left behind.
What does your food one say?
Food ingredients.
Food ingredients.
Hector, if you drop that bullet on what I think you're gonna drop it on, so help me God.
What, he's gonna give you away?
He's gonna give somebody away.
Well, you don't know who it is now. Do you know who it is now?
I feel like I do.
Bro, text me real quick.
You can still tell us things.
I think it's Hector.
I'm so sorry
It's
about
a
that.
perfect rhyme.
I feel so bad. I feel real
Hector's like,
bad.
you're right.
I went so hard on Hector.
I'm waiting a little
It's your
bit to see
fault.
what
I
you
know.
guys are.
It's your
I'm
fault.
not saying nothing until this commercial is over.
It's a long commercial. Carolina Kia.
What is the one that sells the motorcycles in Winston-Salem?
Oh crap.
The Harley place?
No, the one that sells like the four-wheelers and the one that is the guy.
Bad Boy
Is that the
by the
one?
mall?
Yeah, like next to the theater.
Next to the theater.
Next to
oh,
the-
that Honda place.
Yeah, like the Parkway.
Yeah. But what,
Not Parkway, but
I don't
He's got a song too.
yeah, like his commercial is like bananas.
Like he's. Nah, it's
I
it's
haven't
gonna
seen
kill
the
me.
commercial. I go to the
Alright.
theater a lot. Written.
It's the envelope or the confidential letter.
No, again, written.
Jeez. Okay.
Written could still go with your hands. You write with your hands.
Man, he's
I
in the
see it.
storeroom. Man, give me your badge. Give me your badge.
I don't know.
Hey man, I'm lonely.
Man.
Hey man, give me your badge. I'll
don't
give
know.
you
Could it be
$10.
mercury? Isn't that what's in ink? Or isn't it a
No, that's what's in thermometers.
Also,
and I think that's
mercury
more
kills
poisoning.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more poisoning.
I mean, I suppose if you
I don't know what I did with the maps, but it
Man.
puts my icons
Look.
into Star Wars icons, and I don't know how to change them back.
I'm
That
going
was
hard.
a Google thing.
This game.
Oh really?
Playing for-
Google
playing
did
for
that on
keeps, even
Google
though I-
Maps on the day
dropped
Star
the
Wars
ball.
came out.
Oh okay.
I think you can go back to your Google Maps
But
settings
granted,
and change it.
anyone who's ever got it wrong, drop
My
it.
buddy did
I
that,
don't
and
wanna
his
change
home
it.
was a Star Destroyer.
Really?
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
There's
I'm still going with unarmed, but I don't know. It could be dentures and locker room
but why would he put written?
People should pick.
because it's just part of his thing.
Envelope.
People should put storeroom and the confidential letter now, and
See,
And let
'Cause,
me-
yeah, confidential letter.
let me vote via proxy. You guys.
Yeah,
Let's go envelope because written.
Well, so that's the thing.
sure.
You have envelope, you have scarf. I mean, if you're that sure of it, just go scarf envelope.
Okay,
and
but
we'll
we
see what
also
happens.
could do the fruit or the jewelry because the person was fit. You have the dumbbells. You could have suffocated
Oh, he
them
did
with
say
it.
fit.
Yeah.
But he took it
But he
away
took fit
because
with
it was
it.
irrelevant.
Okay, but that doesn't mean
Well, we
it's not
didn't say that
irrelevant.
before.
So now,
That doesn't mean it's irrelevant. He
fair
just
point.
wanted
But
to
he
just
did
replace it.
drop dumbbell himself.
Fair point.
Okay,
Now
but
the other
mercury,
thing.
you could also, it's a poison. You could suffocate from poison.
Yes, if you literally drink
Drank-
gallons
yeah.
upon gallons of mercury.
That just kills
Well,
you
he was
because
saying,
it's
like,
poison.
He dumbbelled
So, like,
on his.
here's the thing: fit could also be in regards to somebody suffocating somebody, as you have to be physically
True,
strong
we don't
enough
know.
to choke somebody.
We just know. Yeah.
All
But
right,
I still
never
think
mind.
it's right.
I was like,
You don't.
let me get. let me level with you.
Depends on the person.
Oh, and also like the adrenaline pumping at the time.
Yeah.
That is a factor.
When that eyeballs are like popping through their head because they just love you so much.
And then the victim's neck muscles are just so freaking ripped. They just like can't do it.
Do we get another one? More information? Is there one more?
Yeah, we're
There's
just
one more
waiting.
after this.
You guys need to do your thing, right?
I'm not doing nothing.
I'm good.
I switch it now from lottery ticket
No.
confidential letter. That's what I think.
No.
Okay.
Suffocation.
I still
Yes,
think.
sir.
Kevin
dumbbell.
Powell Motorsport.
That's the one. That's the one.
That's what I was googling. Sorry.
I mean, the only reason I don't want to say unarmed bill is because locked room. Is like,
See, I'm gonna say
this top row is killing me, and it's really these two.
Right.
These two are killing me because that could be the thing.
Because
Just
nobody
put this down
gets
there
locked in kill.
and put this right there. Man,
Nobody.
both in the same because it's got to be. And then
Well, if we're-
written
if
wasn't
we're-
on there in round one. So did he cover the mouth for dentures? Dentures is a form of the mouth, so he suffocated him.
I said the answer, so I'm gonna read manga.
All right, I'm not. That's my case again. I'm gonna say flippity flip.
Yeah, just
Locked
go,
room
just
and
go ahead and do
dentures.
your third one, Hector.
We need more information.
I think he's
Because
dead.
if push comes to shove, we still have 2 votes. So if we're 100% on the confidential letter,
Sorry, squad.
we're gonna eliminate it that way.
We're
but,
gonna be screwed when it's Rob with his freaking scarf and envelope.
No.
But you
I don't
have a
think it's
vote.
Rob.
Just vote it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna vote it, but
You're
you
like
can.
not
any-
talking as much this
Well,
round.
Of
Then
any
you did
game,
one out.
of any game I've
All
ever,
over hint on the corpse.
Okay, I mean that
of
was
any game I've played yet, I trust Rob so much this game.
right.
It's not him.
Oh,
It's not
me.
him. It's not me.
It's not me. It hasn't been me yet.
I know
And
more.
just like, no, seriously.
I know more
I
that
totally
it's not
forgot
Rob.
AJ was
It's not
even in the
me.
game. I forgot AJ was in the game because he used his vote.
Drop that. Didn't even care. I cared a little bit. I didn't want to punk out after Rex.
I know it's Roy.
I do too.
His mannerisms and everything have changed since the very first game. Your mannerisms are different now with you being guilty compared to when you were not guilty.
He's not dead.
You're not acting the same. You're not acting the same.
It's not
I
even
just
because
don't
of that.
know.
You're not defending as much. You haven't yelled at me yet. Your face is not red. Like you're
You haven't
you're
raged.
crazy.
You haven't raged against the machine yet.
Yeah. Because usually you're like, it's not me. I'll flip it over right now. It's not me. And right now you're like, I just need more evidence.
I do need more evidence. I can't figure out which one of your things it is.
Oh, he wants more evidence against you. But I know who it is.
He suffocated someone with a
Drop
scarf, and he wrote with the letter. I don't understand how that's any
Oh man, he put clothes.
clearer.
Victim's clothes. Dang, son.
Naked,
Drop it.
elegant.
This doesn't seem to matter at all, I don't think.
Give me.
It could matter depending on one of the clues.
I mean, but how's it going to lead us to locked room or unarmed?
Kind of like, I don't know.
Maybe unarmed naked?
I want to see. I mean, I know the connection I would make.
Hector,
with
if it's
my
unarmed,
choices.
put it on naked.
That's
Elegant.
That's probably
Elegant.
against the rules.
No, dentures. Dentures in locked room.
Dentures are not elegant.
Oh.
Dentures in locked room. No?
I told
Okay,
you
but
that.
it's one of them.
50-50 chance.
That was our second thing. This is the final round.
Okay, so here's the thing. You give me a 50-50 chance to either do
Well,
unarmed
I can still talk to you about it. Elegant. You think of elderly people. You think a woman who's got herself together, right? You don't think of like us. You think of. Like
I think it's
some-
Rob.
Beg your pardon?
Okay, strangled. freaking written,
Hey, man.
freaking elegant, wine, stockroom.
Hold on, there's no
what the
strangle.
crap?
Hey man, ignore that.
There's no strangle.
Suffocation. Okay.
That doesn't mean
Locked
strangle.
room
What else does it
and
mean?
confidential letter.
That could mean anything.
Could be
Whatever.
That could be a pillow over the
Okay.
face. That could be something. But unarmed, it's either unarmed.
I'm going for scarf and envelope.
No. Who wants to put some money in the pot right now? I don't have any money
scarf
on
and
me.
wine.
But
It's not.
if I did have money,
I have a 50-50
I would put
shot.
$5.
I don't know why
on
you
locked
went. I don't know
rooms.
why
Gotta
you
be
went
locked
dentures.
rooms.
How does it?
The
have
only
to
reason
be
I went
locked
dentures is because of the mouth. Suffocation covers the mouth. That's why I went dentures, because of the mouth. He said mouth. There was also scream. There were things, suffocation. I mean, you got to block up the
We're gonna be
breathing
screwed
areas.
when it's
Hey,
freaking
time out,
scarf
time
and red
out,
wine.
time out, time
Hey,
out.
Bro,
He
just
subscribed
guest
to
scarf
our
and red
YouTube channel.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, thanks, man.
Hey,
Hey,
fantastic.
Make sure to check out our podcast.
suffocation.
Like, comment,
A
subscribe.
way to breathe. That's
Just don't
why I
watch
did
the one that
dentures.
AJ's on.
Watch that one
'Cause
twice.
it's pretty
Storeroom
silly.
is what really threw me off. Storeroom is what killed me because I really want to say unarmed indentures, but I only said locked room because of freaking storeroom. I would say unarmed indentures.
No,
I'd say storeroom and
I don't think it's dentures though because of written.
right.
Written
So,
thing was left behind.
But what if he's just saying written because that's also one of the things on his board?
Okay. Let's stop a minute.
What do you mean?
All right.
Well,
Let's-
because
let's-
he has confidential letter.
Right,
Let's
but he
take a
had a
step back.
choice.
Do all of these have to pertain to the exact two things, or could it just be a part of the stuff? Because if it's a part of the stuff, he also has confidential letter, which is written, so it adds to it. Because not every single one of these are going to point to exactly what it is. So he's just letting us know the killer has something that
Okay.
has something written on it.
Matt, what
Right?
what do you
Right?
feel like picking?
What do I feel like
Blow
picking?
your mind.
I feel like picking unarmed confidential letter.
All right, is that what you really want to
Not
pick?
letter. Not letter.
Not letter.
Written came out in round 2. It did not start off with
yeah,
written.
but I mean, he doesn't have any choice of what those four are.
This is true.
That's my thing. So when written comes out, it might be like to him, like, yeah.
See, the way I'm seeing this being played is that when you're going through the cards, he's gonna probably keep cards that mostly pertain to whoever killed him. Like instead of going like super hard and being like, let me just
He's
take
about to
one
win
of
the
these.
game. I hate it so much.
I know.
And I don't hate it. I'm happy.
Okay, make
But
your
it just-
make your guess.
it-
When you make your guess,
I guessed the wrong one.
if it's wrong, I guessed kind of the right one, but that doesn't matter.
I'll show you. 'Cause
My
we-
vote's already up. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Well,
It's Rob. He showed me his card.
Hold on. First of all, you could say that it's you. You still win if we don't make the right combo. It doesn't matter. We have to make the combo to win.
Yeah.
It's not just guessing who
okay.
the killer is.
So
It's
here's
the
what's gonna
combo
happen.
that they use.
You're gonna pick
I
what you
think
want to
Hector
pick.
can leave the room now.
It's you.
As soon as you pick, if it's
I know
right,
it's
I'm gonna
you.
be like, heck yeah,
All right,
Matt. If you're wrong, I'm gonna
Where's
pick.
my timer at? Matt, pick something.
No, Matt, don't rush. Matt, don't rush. Don't let him rush you, man.
Hey,
Don't do that.
hey.
Hey, if you give it away,
Hey, you're being
Hector,
good. You're being good.
I'm
You have
making
to
straight.
Hector's just like,
to
what are you
leave.
doing?
All your clues have been given.
Hey,
Why does he have to leave? Oh, because he doesn't need to be in here to know what you killed everybody with. That's why we don't need Hector. You'll go ahead and confirm it for
Matt's
us.
not gonna vote for you at this point. What does it matter?
I'm putting it together.
You want me to leave to miss this part?
Yeah.
okay, Matt, are you gonna pick?
I almost want to record this.
Give me this.
Please don't.
I got another one.
This is epic right now.
Oh yeah, I need to take this.
Man,
Hector, can I do a fake pick after this?
I'm gonna go unarmed confidential letter.
No.
Was it unarmed entrance?
This guy had it forever ago. This guy had it forever
You were
ago.
almost there. You were hinting him the right thing. It was locked room, confidential letter.
I knew it. Right
Why
after
did
I
you get letter? What started off with letter?
Nothing. This was my only
Here's
clue.
what screwed him.
This was my only
Suffocation
clue for
screwed
them.
him hard because suffocation was
I
not
knew it
one
was
of
you.
my
I
picks.
forgot. I
Could you not
just
see
I was
how
like,
he
forget
got
that.
changed?
Oh, no, I know.
It didn't
Yeah.
matter.
This
It
is
didn't even
screwed.
matter, did it?
Yeah, I
I
couldn't do
wasn't-
anything with this.
I wasn't
This-
even worried about it. Wasn't
Because
even worried about it. He hit storeroom. I was like, nope, it's the room.
If
It's
it
the
has
room.
something
That's
of
what,
like
right. So
dying
that's
of no eating.
So
like,
storeroom
okay.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
Because it was locked room and then confidential letter.
Once he hit written, I was like, it's not lottery
Do you
ticket
see
anymore.
my logic though
No.
on the whole dentures thing? Because
No,
the
I don't,
breathing,
but-
well, the breathing,
I
the
don't.
mouth, it represents the mouth.
I got it.
No, you didn't.
You didn't guess it.
I didn't guess
Hey,
it.
Roy
You
gets
threw
away
your
with it.
thing.
I sure did.
And look,
I win the game.
Look, the screaming
win
was
the game.
because he's on a room locked
All
and
right,
he's screaming.
This is awesome. I'm so excited to be this person right now. I can't tell you excited.
I know.
I am
Hey.
buying this game.
Sorry.
Keep in mind,
I am so excited to be
this
this
is only
person.
one. This is the one that sucks.
Yeah, I mean that was the.
Hey, can I sit where you're sitting? It'll just make it easier.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so pumped right now. I'm gonna get some cheese though. To get a piece of cheese.
Oh man. Okay, you can take them.
The moment after lottery ticket, I was like, it's still.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys
you
went.
had no vote, so they just ignored you.
Right.
It was the best.
Hey, that was awesome. That was awesome.
No,
I'm pretty sure I just got lucky.
It felt pretty
I
bad.
just got lucky.
I hate that I became immediately irrelevant. I was
He
like,
got it.
I was like,
Both of you said it at one point. Said,
Well, what threw me off was the second round written.
The very first thing this guy said before he even laid anything down was freaking locked room. And I'd already picked locked room before you even guessed anything. He's like, what if it was a locked room? Ha ha ha. I'm like, it is a locked room. Oh man. You guys are great.
So I have to pick one of these before the
That's
game
the
starts.
weird thing about this
No.
thing is
No.
you can know
Wait,
who the
no.
traitor is and still not be able to win the game.
So what do I have to pick first?
Nothing. You wait.
I'm gonna get around one.
Wait
So
till you
what?
see everything.
You
I'm
wait.
gonna-
You wait until the
Whatever the
murderer
murder
tells you
is.
what they're murdering.
I'm gonna get a round one sweep. Dang it.
Oh.
All right, well let me try this. Let's see how bad this goes.
Yo, but please don't let me be the murderer though. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna.
I don't want to be the murderer either.
I'm just gonna jack it up. I'm just gonna like I fold.
I
No,
want
please
to.
don't
I'm just
fool
gonna
me.
make it
I'm really
super
excited.
obvious.
I'm
I'm pretty sure it's more important. The
Number.
most important.
Flute.
The most
Finger
important part of the
downs.
game for the murder
Puzzles.
is picking your item
Whip.
first.
yeah.
I mean,
Which items you pick is very important.
I pick my
So
item
you
first every time.
need to look at the other people's stuff and try to match stuff that will throw them onto theirs instead of yours.
You want to shuffle? Official Epic Game in that shuffle?
Hey, can I shuffle it and then pick an innocent guy?
I mean, but you know. You
I
can
want
try.
it to be
Why did you go
zombies.
lottery ticket right out? Like, what was.
Because he said scream.
He said
did say
scream,
scream.
and I was like, "What do you scream for?" And I was already
Screaming
picking
because
him.
they were in the room,
Yeah.
locked
Yeah.
in there.
No, they're screaming because they want a lottery. Oh, do I get two? I did.
Oh, dude? Oh, no. Sorry.
I was like, just what I needed. One's my
Got round one out of the way, and then
one's for my BS one. Is this mine?
Yes.
Man, it's radiating pain.
Inception.
It's fine.
that's like a, you want to do your shuffle thing one time?
I don't think it matters that much with these really that much. So beautiful. I'm just kidding.
It was pretty nice.
Okay.
All right.
What's that? Mad dog. Literally, you killed them with a mad dog.
Bite and tear.
Bite and tear. Dude, you're so screwed.
But see, that's what sucks though about this.
E-bike. That's dumb.
Like those would be fantastic if Bite and Tear was up here and then Mad Dog was down here. But for the fact that they're together,
Well, I mean, you can just clue
Yeah.
off that it's that person.
Some of
pretty
these
well.
things don't make sense.
All right.
how-
Dude, TCG. Come on, man. Let me get that. Get that cake.
all right.
If you had the cake, we would just know that you were the murderer.
I would
You left
admit it.
cake behind.
I
all
would
right,
admit
everyone, close your eyes. I'm so giddy right now.
Can I just pull my hat over my face?
The problem with Rob
This
is
looks
it's
like
going
a
to be
dog.
hard for.
How about
him
this?
to
I'm gonna
match.
do this so you can't hear anything. All right, everyone, close your eyes. Murderer, look at me.
Rob's.
You're beautiful.
Choose your things. Close your eyes. Welcome to Deception, Murder in Hong Kong.
Nice.
Who am I going to pick to trust
I
this
always
round?
love
Okay,
watching this stream.
um,
Thanks, man. We love doing this stream.
Me and you, man. We're gonna team up.
Okay.
Don't pick me. I won't pick you, okay?
The only way I'll pick you is if you are the murderer.
Don't even do that.
Deal.
No deal.
Are you trying to say murderers have to stick together? That's terrible.
It's called murder and accomplice.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Someone's got to drive the
Fail,
car.
Rob. This is the
Someone-
important part. Where was the murder taking place?
Someone has to take the fall.
Man, there's so much weird stuff.
Yeah, drinks.
No. Well, I have some lemonade. You want some lemonade? I should have bought drinks.
No,
but...
I'm gonna grab one.
Hey, what kind of lemonade?
Lemonade?
Okay, so I don't know.
It comes out of the pee-pee.
So me and
You don't want Gates Splash lemonade?
Jeremy,
I do 4 of these.
Yes.
me, Jeremy, and Chris were talking. We're like, hey,
I don't
man.
get to pick these, do I? It's just the top
He
4.
said, he was like, hey man,
That's why it's an issue. Because it's just like weather, and you're
We were
like,
like, yeah, dude, thanks. Sorry, Matt.
that's fine. I have water. I'm good.
We were like, hey, so who all had to take a drug test before they had to get the job? And Desmond was like, I didn't. And Trevor was like, I didn't either.
Oh crap! It happened at the park.
Dude, we did.
There's dogs at the park. Dog fur.
Whip.
Somebody into some adventurous.
Dun dun dun
Outdoors
dun. If you
sex.
had the whip and that, you could just say freaking Han Solo. I'm kidding.
Nothing?
Indiana Jones. Does anything say park at all?
Wait, Hector's not even here.
Severe injury.
Mad dog.
Is it
Bite and
literally
tear.
dog? Is it literally dogs at the park?
An axe.
Well, yeah, but what else would correspond to the mahjong tiles? Maybe.
Nothing yet that he's done.
An axe.
We'll have to see.
Well, that wouldn't really, because that's
Bamboo tip.
after.
Clearly at the park.
Hey, those jack people up, man.
Hey, these just
They
quick
stay.
question. They stay, understand that, but they don't matter. Like this one isn't supposed to be for the blue one, and this one's supposed to be for the brown one.
No.
Any of it
Okay.
can match anything. You just
Yeah.
gotta try to get in the place.
It's just you trying to do your best silently to indicate to
Bamboo
people what
spears
it is.
are some deadly weapons. Because when
Yeah.
you stab someone, they siphon blood like it.
I currently think Hector because dog park and severe injury because freaking dogs screw you up. I mean, accidents screw you up pretty bad too.
They can. But I don't think it's me.
There's rocks at the park.
And they're puzzles.
Unless that park. There shouldn't be rocks in the park. Not a good park.
I wish I wasn't a part of this text message, Jim.
Hey man, I'll get you out.
Is it with people that are not me?
Hey, I'll get you out. Hand here. I'll give them the AJ answer. Hey man, I don't like y'all. Bye.
Just text them unsubscribe.
That's the best way to end a friendship.
I've seriously thought about that before, though. Doing that when people are like, put me in a text chain where I don't want to be a part of. I seriously just want to be like, unsubscribe.
Either that or I just start sending across like random bird facts every 5 minutes for like a whole day. And they're just like, nah.
He picked
dude.
afternoon.
I don't know who this guy is, but we're done.
What in the afternoon?
Lovers.
Lovers, what the?
Hey, man.
Whip? Whip?
It's just BDS at Central.
Whip?
Man.
Belt.
Dog fur?
Wow.
Well, I was thinking dog fur for the park, but
You got dog
I guess
fur
I
too.
have a dog too.
You also have cake.
Which is the best.
Love.
Man, I don't freaking know.
Sorry.
What about a map?
Sorry.
Map or
Alright.
toys for
Park?
a park?
Makes
I'll make
sense,
no more jokes.
but It's not me.
Also, Rose for lovers.
It's not.
There you go.
Yeah, but
And a wrench can get
still not me.
Cake for
a
lovers.
wrench is pretty
Cigar
hard for a
for
severe
lovers?
injury.
Visual. Noticed by a bystander. They saw them.
They were there at the park.
Yeah.
Whipping it up. Voyeurism.
I'm sorry, Roy.
They were killed by severe injury.
Yeah, wrench.
Bamboo tip.
Bite and
I think it's
tear.
pretty severe. Or just getting bludgeoned
Streams.
to death with a crunch. Okay,
man.
so
Wait.
it's
Wait till
We're gonna
round.
lose this
Wait
for
till
us.
wait till round two. Wait till round two. Round two.
I don't even know what to say.
I might sneeze.
Because freaking
I'm for you guys, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
If you were playing, if you were playing for the killer, I would.
turns out I'm the accomplice scientist.
It's like, well,
Honestly, you have to think really hard about where you put those things because it's really hard for us to figure anything out. We base what we pick on these things. So hopefully, park, severe injury, scream, afternoon, visual, bystander saying the visually, and lovers make some sort of sense. Social relationship.
okay.
They were lovers.
All right. So
So the thing is, Hector has this stuff, but none of that makes sense to lovers to me. None of it makes sense to
Cake.
lovers to me.
What is
Cake.
the other
Wedding
attachment to the
cake.
rest of it?
Cake.
So I think.
All right.
You think cake makes sense for lovers?
wedding cake.
Yeah.
No.
Wedding cake.
I'm thinking whip.
Do you not have cake? What you have cake?
Whip.
No, I mean I don't.
But where's yours at park? Dog fur?
People
Like
have
you
weddings
said,
at
well,
parks.
That's what I was thinking,
But
but
also
like you can easily say that about
Rose.
me too. So.
You give roses to your lovers.
That
Yeah,
does make
but
sense,
you don't have
but
any.
I have no.
And the stretch will be like, they do concerts at parks and the flute, but
You know what you do? You know what you engage in with your lover? Pillow talk. That's what you do. So, I'm in this. I'm in this. Don't leave me out.
Oh my gosh. I think it's Matt.
When I want you to exclude me here, like, oh, that's AJ.
Like I give you the severe injury, but like map,
okay,
map
the
and
thing-
toys with park.
Yeah, but a murder with
What's
a
the
whip
choice?
would not be a severe injury.
A map or toy, like
Oh,
if
okay.
the location is if the location was a
So you
park.
guys making your
Right.
case?
There's nothing here that would be a severe injury except for a rock.
Blood.
I'm thinking Rock. Rock makes park. I think he did Lover because whip makes sense. Friggin' dog fur makes sense in the park too.
It's not, but that's okay. I mean, I can't give you a reason as to why not, other than just showing you my card.
Just like everybody else.
Where do we need to go?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's you or Hector because of Cake or Rose.
Because of what?
He
Cake or
probably
Rose?
should not have done Rose because that's gonna screw us with Lover.
I also
You're gonna
think we
screw
should.
us hard.
I also think we should wait until the next round because maybe he'll get rid of lovers. Maybe that's the crap card. Guys, we got 3 rounds.
Fair point. But we only have 2 card switches.
Yeah, good call.
Is everyone passing?
Yeah.
I'm passing.
I guess that's it.
I picked 1 card. Bite and tear. That's a severe injury right there.
Oh, wait. So what do you think?
map and ranch. I'm between map and toys because of the park,
You're screwing me, Rob.
So when
and
you-
also because of the lovers, the rose.
So when you said toy earlier, I was like, "What are you talking about?" I just saw it.
Oh.
I was like, what the heck are you talking about?
I
Pass.
I only got 1/2 of the puzzle, man.
I think it's either Hector with like mahjong tiles, bite and tear,
Dude, I didn't think about mahjong tiles playing that at the park.
or it's Roy with like Rose and like bamboo tip maybe, or toy. Maybe it's a marital aid. Rob's going real deep there.
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking whips for lovers, stones at the parks, that sort of stuff. All matches together. Dogs are at the park. I do not know at all. Like,
Who's got dogs?
honestly.
Yeah, we need.
That's what
And
I'm
hopefully,
saying.
Rob, you can think real hard about what you're doing. There we go. There
Oh,
goes
look!
the lovers.
Oh look,
There goes
that
the
thing
lovers,
I
Matt.
said.
Oh no, he was thinking about the whips for lovers.
So now here's the thing, right?
Maybe I'm
This was
thinking-
also the guy who last time said that when Hector took the card away, it didn't mean that it was wrong. It just meant that it was the one that was least right.
Right, so lovers is least right, so that takes Rose
And he
away.
put a bullet on that
But he's about
immediately.
to have a
He put senior play. Old people play mahjong.
Correct.
Bruh, it's mahjong tiles and buy and tear.
It could be.
Am I about to go hard again? Bruh.
Wait till the third round, please.
Bruh.
Please wait till the third round. Let us all systematically take out stuff.
Technically, saying systematically taking out stuff doesn't work with this game because we don't know what really gets rid of what.
I still don't think.
Can I look at this first before I decide which one to replace?
I mean, that's what I was doing.
Oh, you're allowed to do that?
I don't think it says anything about it.
Well, I'm doing it right now. Well, I don't want to pick that one.
I have no clue, guys. I think you might be right.
I'm pinning it on Hector, but it could be Matt.
He has puzzle.
He does have puzzle.
He does have puzzle.
Why does puzzle matter at all?
Seniors always play puzzles.
In the park?
Yes.
Anywhere, I guess.
So
Anywhere old people are raised.
so remember this one he had
Yeah,
four
so you
to
draw
choose
the tile,
from.
then you
yeah,
choose.
but this one
He's
doing the best he can to tell us. Remember, like mine was what was mine before?
Severe.
Suffocation, but it was in a locker room where, like, what I wanted to say was like he died from
a little
hunger.
side talk. I'm gonna buy that smartwatch next week. I'm hoping,
Oh, there's another one?
yeah,
What is it?
another smartwatch. Mine didn't work, which sucked.
You should see if you can exchange it for the same
I
price for
tried.
a new one.
I tried real hard. I was like, "Yo, this doesn't work. Can I go get a new one?" And Sophie was like, "Yeah, sure." Now I was moving. I think by the time she called me, I was like on one of the back registers. Like I was. Wait, no, you can't. Dang it. But,
Target in hand.
Can you contact the people that make it? Is it like literally broken, or what's the deal?
It wouldn't display my text messages, and the people said that there wasn't anything they can do because they think that
It doesn't work with your phone.
it does. It connects to my phone, but it doesn't display like my text messages when I get them. And I did.
Is
call
there an
them.
app you can download to make that work properly?
I did have the app.
Is there a different
So-
app you can download? To make
Since
No.
I looked at this, do I need to just put it at the bottom since I'm not supposed to know?
What are you talking about? No. You
You
draw
look at more?
it first, and then you move it.
Yeah.
So you draw it,
Okay.
and then you're like,
I really just want another tile.
You gotta get that one.
Is it weather? That's my favorite one.
Well, the other one says only Android 4.4 and higher. So I'm worried. So mine's 4.3, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
If it doesn't work, I might go there.
You
Okay.
can't update
Since
it.
I have a
No, unless I root my phone. That's so much work.
Do any of them work with the iPhone?
All right, so back
No,
to this.
What's up?
Are you guys all passing around too?
No, I'm honestly because
I
I
want
was thinking
information.
not that he removed it, but I was thinking of you and the rose and like this connection right here. But he took that, so now I leave with that. But I was thinking like puzzle, steal the dog,
I'm thinking
and because of the severe injury, the stone.
Yeah, I have no clue. I think it's in between these two.
Mahjong tiles,
But I don't know
by
which one it
intent.
is.
That's gonna be mine. Round 3, unless you do something. Scotty! Oh,
Whoa!
What happened? Did you make him
No,
cry?
he laughed. No, he laughed.
No, he's crying.
Why is he crying?
You enter the room and the scary guy's like, Scotty! It's not what I got for Christmas!
Would your daughter cry if I said, hey?
I should probably come grab my leg though.
That's not crying.
That's what I thought because he hit the.
Hey, big guy!
Hey.
It's okay. We're gonna play a
Yeah!
game. This is great for stream.
What's scary, big guy? Hey, did you just have a birthday?
He just had a birthday. Tell him how old you are.
How old are you, Scotty?
Say 3.
You're only 3? I thought you were 17. You're not 17? No, you're 3. Are you having a birthday
I
party
was
on
excited
Sunday?
to see him, but he wasn't
Are you
excited
coming?
to see
Yeah,
him.
we're gonna try.
Nice.
Came from outside to scream all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What did you guys do?
I was
Like your hair.
"Scotty."
It's new. It's cute.
Short.
Hey. Are you sleepy a little bit?
Yeah. She's my
Yeah, what time is it?
They were
sleepy.
acting up too much, I believe.
Well, they didn't really get a nap.
Are you too sleepy?
Okay, who are we voting for?
The only person that's said anything besides the smartwatch is Hector.
I already put mine in. I said
That's
Mahjong tile.
I
by
mean,
intent.
we haven't ended round 2 yet. Like, we haven't gone into round 3.
I want the next card.
I'm sorry, Scotty.
So is that where next card?
Do you forgive me?
I think we're gonna lose Matt or Rob.
Scotty's just gonna be like,
I was like, oh man. Scotty, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Scotty.
You being shy?
Never
You being shy?
Which one did you get rid of?
BRB.
Which one did you get rid of?
I got rid of Scream.
Okay.
I think it's Matt because he doesn't care which one I got rid of.
Furious. I guess it's
The
me.
murderer's personality.
I guess it's me.
Wait, a senior?
right back to
A
lovers.
furious
Right
senior?
back to lovers.
Hi. Hi, little Pampers.
A furious senior in the park.
Makes me think about Mad Dog.
Hi, little Pampers.
Oh no! The victim was a senior. The murderer.
Oh, the victim himself was a senior.
Yeah.
I like your
The
top
murderer
ponytail.
was furious.
Okay, AJ, I'm gonna go hard.
Oh, can I go hard first?
I want to go Mad Dog and Mojang Tiles.
Alright.
No.
I said I wanted to. I didn't say.
You just said you were
I
going
didn't
hard.
know. I said I wanted to. I guess I screwed my thing up. Mad Dog and Mojang Tiles. I wanted to play off everybody and see what they thought.
Matt, do you want to go last?
Sure.
I don't even
That's-
want to go.
that's fine.
Matt doesn't want to go because it's him. Matt's gonna win hard.
You might.
It's not, but that's okay.
Which one are you
Then
going
what is it? Who are we going for?
You were active.
Hi.
Well, it's not me.
Hello,
You
Pampers.
said that last time.
But this time it's really not me.
Oh, but she's tiny, so I call her Little Pampers.
I'm not paying.
Well, not you. But she's Little
I use
Pampers.
the potty like a big girl.
Hello,
Right,
Pampers.
Sammy?
What's this?
I call my niece
Which
Little
one
Pampers.
are you? So I can
What's
make my
violence?
choice.
Okay, so I pick mahjong tiles.
For the love of.
We're gonna lose. It's not even gonna be Hector. It's gonna be Matt.
It might be.
It's not.
Then what is it?
I pick.
We're wasting votes when we should be
Okay,
voting
so,
for.
so technically, there is no real wasted vote because we don't know what it is.
How did you guys almost won the other one because everybody was concentrating to one person?
Because it was.
Now
we
we're
are
splitting all
concentrating
the
on one.
votes.
Now we're concentrating on one person. We're voting
Yeah,
on you.
Spit it out.
Mahjong tiles, bite and tear.
Isn't that what you said?
No,
No,
he
I
said
said
Mad Dog.
Dog and Mahjong Tiles.
No.
Well, you guys, the murderer wins. Good job. Good job, murderer.
Okay,
I didn't know who it was in between the two.
all
of
right.
them.
You guys gotta get that mentality out of your head. Going like, oh man, you blew it. If you miss, period, you blew it. Whatever. Even if you're real close, you blow it regardless.
I know, but we're not playing as a team. We're like, no. Like the way you said, like, okay, you do this one,
That's
you
because
do this
one of
one,
us
and
is
you do
not on the
this one.
team.
Right. I've already explained my rationale for picking one. When as soon as he put
Yeah,
senior,
but I'm voting over
Just
there.
go ahead.
He's voting
Just
over there.
Pick. You can literally pick all of these, and you'll still be all right.
Honestly, I think he's wrench and map.
it's not. Really.
Okay.
Gotta hate going last.
It's me,
If that's the case, I'd be like, Rob, what? Okay, I'm just newspaper and bite and tear.
No. How is it not? I think.
Told you it was him.
I
Where
knew it was him.
Where are you guys getting the dog from?
Park.
Okay, mahjong. It's mahjong and e-bike. If it was the dog, I would have said loss of blood. Dogs bite into blood. He got ridden over in the afternoon,
Dogs do severe injuries.
and they cause a lot of blood. They cause a lot of blood. Dogs cause. What am I supposed to say for e-bike?
Who knows, man? Accident?
No, you don't accidentally run over somebody. I mean, that doesn't
Well,
kill you. You got to be pretty
would-
mad and crazy with yourself.
Personally, I would have went with accident because you can consider it a car accident. Technically. That's the only other way
Severe
that you
injury
can
and
play
loss
it.
of blood could go hand in hand.
I didn't want to put loss of blood because I thought, okay, dogs are